Okay. Why don't you like this? I'm gonna make a computer and put this. Hmm. I need a beer too. Where's I'm gonna give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna music off my house. Like, that's my let's see. No, I get that. Oh, I should do it. Not like this. Let's there we go. Let's see if there's a lag with it. Since there's nobody here, fuckers! I need a beer. Give me a second. Cheers. Let's see, what change the radius? Oh, they're all over the place. Looks like it's 52.59. That's right. There's a 40 in here? Huh. Here's my microphone guy. Oh, there you go. Let's see if I can. Oh, let's wait. What was the other one? What was that? It was jeez. Ooh. That was a great song too. Crash Midnight Video. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We get the ball rolling already. Hell yeah, dog. Oh, shit. Ray! What's up, Greg? Cheers, buddy. Anything new on the Forest Bend trucker hunt? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm driving down to Santa Fe in the next 2 or 3 weeks. How about that one?
Oh, shit.
How you doing?
I'm doing better. You know, it just like you said. I'm just letting this whole mess from last night just eat me alive. You know, and everything that occurred with talking to the head boss and whatnot. But it is what it is. What can I do about it? You know, like I always, read and whatnot. Don't focus on the things you can't control. You know, it's out of my hands at this point.
Yeah, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything.
If anything, the Lou's a good worker, and it's still wish they had me back. You know.
Right. No, I know.
But on the good terms, the reason for the intro with that music was because my cousin, who lives up in Raleigh, pretty much her dream college to get into was Harvard. And I just got the news today that she got officially into Harvard. So I'll be making my trip sooner or later up to the Harvard Yard. So, as well as to the TD Garden for the Boston Celtics. So that'll be great. My dad's always wanted to take me back to Massachusetts because I've never been, but he's been before. He went the first time with my mom, and they didn't take me. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to the trip, but it's going to be a long trip if we drive. Oh my god.
Think so?
Yeah, but I think we'll probably end up flying. But I'll make sure she has her guitar. So what you been up to today?
Nothing. I went motorcycle riding, doing my thing. You know what I mean?
How are you and your girl doing?
Perfect.
Sweet, dude.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And you?
She just said that she'd rather be friends for now because she's got a lot going on in her life right now. She's busy with she works full time pretty much, but her only 2 days off are for college pretty much. So she wants to, I guess, get through that pretty much, and then I guess we'll try things then, if she's willing to, which I'm sure she will because she's interested in me,
Right.
Oh, that's a great song in the background. Hell yeah. Let me get my magnifying glass. Oh, sorry.
All right, I got a piss, so hold on.
That's fine. I'm gonna go.
Did you send Street a link?
I texted Candy.
All right.
I told her to round up everybody pretty much. She will. I need 2D. I just need a 52 penny. All right, 2D or no 252 is. $44, 52. All right, yeah, 52. It's 52. What about 58? We get all that. 42. We need S for 42. 41. 53. 92. Yes.
Yeehaw! 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 Oh, do I need my mic on here?
You're fine.
I know, but sounds better though with this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, I have so many fucking cords in my goddamn fucking office. I don't even know what the fuck to do with these cords.
I feel you, dog.
And I look like a gangster because I go biking.
Let me just dump these pennies. Oh,
Did
shit.
you like how my video got fucking booted out?
Yeah, dude.
That's some shit.
Yeah, so I had a question for you. This is a great question. So I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, where the hell did Greg get that picture with the police? Was that a picture you just found on the internet somewhere or something like that?
Yeah, it was something on the internet, but I'm
Okay.
telling you right now, some shit's going down.
Because my first thought was maybe it was police that you had backing you up when you went to Santa Fe. That's what I was asking.
That's some funny shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude. So when you go to Santa Fe, are you just going to Santa Fe or are you going elsewhere after Santa Fe?
What do you mean?
Like, are you going to check people's spots out? Or is that gonna
I'm going to do a lot of things.
be shit?
So,
So you're traveling all over the place when you go down after Santa Fe.
yeah, I think I'm going to Santa Fe here in the next like 2-3 weeks.
Oh shit, yeah. I have nothing.
How you doing now?
I'm doing good. I'm on the panel with you. What's better than that, you know? I'm on the panel with Stinger.
Cheers.
Cheers. I need another sip. Hey, here's the deal. Here's the deal though. If Candy comes on the stream of the panel, she has to have Fireball.
She has to have Fireball? Did you say Fireball?
Hell yeah, dude. You gotta have that shit. She's probably listening right now too. Yeah. Watch her come on and be like, here's her. Candy, you have to have Fireball. Watch this. I'm gonna harass her for a little bit. Watch this. Candy.
Creeping in on my Tuesdays.
Where's your Fireball?
Drinking smoothies right now. We got 2 of them.
You got some Fireball?
No, I got smoothies.
Oh, you got some Fireball. You get some Fireball for that.
Never again.
Hell yeah.
Fireball's disgusting. I'll never be able to drink it.
Candy, how you doing, baby, over there? What's going on?
Greg said he wants to see some titties.
What?
No, that I'm being stupid. I was saying
Really
Greg
know
said
that.
titties. Oh. I was playing the background.
See Hooli. Hooli's in chat.
Yeah, do you see it? Hooli's got a ring. Greg still hasn't given her one yet. That's it. I was thinking it.
Why?
Dude, Hooli should be like mod of every single.
Hooli is a mod of everything. Why am I going to give her the mod of my channel when she's mod of everywhere?
Because you know, Hooli will go like ham
shit.
for being stupid.
Exactly. Hooli will fuck some shit up.
I vote Hooli for president.
Hooli for president. Yes, you got that right. Hooli is phenomenal. Even though even her and I have differences in the beginning, but we resolved it.
I'm now mixing my 2 smoothies into one.
With Fireball?
Good. No, not Fireball.
I'm not gonna let you live that one down. That's something you won't live down. I promise you that.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Wee.
Listen, just listen.
So what's the topic for tonight?
I don't know. This is all, come on here over here. We're waiting on you, buddy. It's not my channel. It's your channel, not mine.
Hey, it's everybody's channel on here and the Goldberg channel. Is that Goldberg? Whoops. Yes, that out now.
That's good.
I was riding today, so I was out riding all.
Oh yeah, did you see that, Candy?
I saw some of the Double Blazes photos, and I saw Bill going ham on people for no reason.
Yeah, he just like went ape shit.
You're flying monkeys. I'm like, sir, I did not say anything about your video.
What did you guys do?
I didn't do anything. That's why I'm just like, what happened? Why am I getting grouped into shit I didn't do? Like, I will gladly admit something that I did do, but don't get mad at me for something I did not do. Let me do it first.
I don't even know what happened. I was just like, I was like Greg will tell you. I've already told him this, but I've had a rough day at work, to say the least. Like, it's plausible I may lose my job. It is what it is. It's not that anymore. So.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Why don't you try working somewhere else? Sounds like the people you work with are total asshats.
They are, and I've been trying to get out of them for the longest, and nothing's available.
That's true. That's very true. Well, think of it this way. None of them are cool enough to have a YouTube channel and a community to stick up for them. So there's that.
That is very true.
Next time they're buttholes to you, go live and show me.
You say butthole?
I'll tell them.
Did you say butthole to you?
Yes, I'm trying not to curse as much, but it's very hard.
So Candy, my one video earlier got fucking kicked down for the first time. First time I've seen a video of mine kicked down.
I don't think I saw all of it. Also, I think I saw one of my comments in there and I did not understand why.
You hear that, Candy? It just really popped up because it was on, like playing a playlist and whatnot.
System of a Down.
Yeah. I heard, I was like, holy shit, Candy would enjoy that one.
You know what band you'd like? DJ loves this band. It's called Motionless in White. They're good.
White America.
No, Motionless in White.
I know. I was just making a joke. That's cracking joke.
The hell you wearing, Candy?
A cozy zip-up jacket.
A what?
It's a hoodie. It's like a jacket. I'm chilling at my house.
What's the bottom part?
It's a jacket.
Oh, gotcha. Like a hooded sweatshirt zipped up.
You know what I'll never forget?
So
I'm laughing about this now. But
so let me get this straight. I'm the only one going in the next 3 weeks again to do an investigation. Nobody else is. Correct?
Correct.
Sir, I don't go anywhere, not even for my own family.
No,
that is correct.
I just want to make it clear that I'm the only one, again, going to do investigation, and nobody else is.
No, I'm doing my own investigations, but again, I don't have to leave my house to do it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You
might have to, because that's your way of investigating. My way of investigating is completely different in comparison to yours. Also, my investigation is basically pointless, according to all the people of the chase, because they're saying nobody needs to know the story of the chest. And I'm trying not to tell people to fuck off like I've been doing lately. So instead, I just don't respond to people anymore. So yeah, again, don't have to leave my house for my research.
Well, you know what, Candy? I'm glad you brought this up. Your buddy Street would enjoy this comment. But he said,
Street?
if you don't like the content, don't fucking watch it.
I think Street's mad at me for.
Where's Street?
I think she's mad at me. Hold on, let me see if I can get him in here. I'm gonna be like, Street, you
Well, I
mad at
sent him
me?
a text
Tell
earlier.
him Tyler said so.
Yeah, get Street on here.
Hold on. It's gonna be like, Candy, Indy, we're not friends no more.
He's like, listen here, Linda.
Listen, Linda, listen. There you go. Let's see what's going on. Oh, people. I don't do anything more than the owner of the channel to ask for it. I'm partial. It helps Maria shut down a spammer the other night. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, I saw that. On your channel, great, but not having the wrench means I can be more playful. That's true.
Who said that, Hooli?
Aw, thanks, Huli. She said I do amazing research.
You know, I like the research and I enjoy the story of behind the chest.
No, last night, oh my God, I don't even remember how I came across this because I just will go into rabbit holes at random. And I discovered the mother load of research on the society and this project that I'm doing. And Christy messaged me and she's like, Andy, Zoom session? You, me, Adam, want to tell us about the chest, the story? And I'm like, no, I can't do it right now. I'm still researching. Like, I found so much good stuff that I don't want to stop researching right now. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And she's like, fine, whatever, go report it to Greg. I'm like, I don't report shit to Greg or anybody. Like, I'm not going live with this because I'm still trying to like understand what I have. There's like so many pieces. And like last night when I thought finally got to the bottom of this society, I was wrong. It goes so deep. I don't even know if it'll ever stop. So I bought a new book on Kindle last night. It was like $10, but it's the mother of the, or not the mother, the father of the research basically is this guy named Peter Brown with the capital B. And I'm like, oh man, that's just messed up. Like, so many Browns in this world.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna leave that comment be for now, but I'll tell Greg that later. Oh shit, that's funny as hell. That's a legendary comment. I texted to him.
I don't know if Adam went to sleep or not. Let's see. Tyler is live. Tyler is swooping in on my Tuesdays right now.
Swooping on Tuesday.
No, it's fine. A lot of people are like, "Are you gonna go live today?" And I'm like, "I'm really not in the mood to go live today." Like, it's fun to jump onto other people's channels and chill out and stuff because it's just like free reign. But when you go live on your channel, you have to like have things presented. You have to have like organized thoughts, and I don't feel like doing that today.
We all got thoughts.
Yeah, no. Obviously, we have all thoughts, but I'm saying organized thoughts. Like, you got to have everything structured. So you have the topics and what to talk about. Basically, you know what Christy does.
That was great. I needed that one, Greg.
We should all do what makes us happy. Hey,
You
Jeff.
know what I told Greg, Candy?
What?
And I thought about this. He enjoyed it. I know he's laughing this like hell right now. But I said, your rabbit holes go deeper than the hole in his drywall.
There's so many things sometimes you repeatedly say. Oh my God.
So, hey, so look at this. Hey, look at this, Tyler. You're like this. Hold on. You're like this. You're like this.
Are you patching up your drywall or are you just adding more holes to it?
Drywall? What do you mean my drywall? There's nothing wrong with my holes in my drywall. What are you talking about? Tyler, why do you start that shit with the drywall hole shit?
No, I'm not. No. You start. You put this on yourself, motherfucker.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I gotta love you.
Hey, I'm just calling you out now. It's the brutal truth, man.
I'm just gonna start calling you Brutal Truth Junior.
Hell yeah, now.
Look at what I got.
Is that
a
a
baseball
pool
bat?
stick? That's a pool stick, right? Or is that a fucking samurai sword?
A lot of money. Over 20 grand.
I know who ain't coming to that house.
Don't come to my house.
Gonna slice
Candy,
people
look
in half.
between the lines. And it's not you.
You look crazy.
Oh shit.
So, what's your topic tonight?
Anything and everything, whatever you want. I want to talk about.
I mean,
Aliens.
don't you like though? I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's a nice look at all this. That fucking thing's sweet.
Hell yeah, dude.
Took a long time to get that bad boy. I got it from my woman.
You said what?
My woman
Guess
bought it
who's
for me.
here?
My woman bought it for me.
Is Street here? Did he accept my email? Does he still hate me?
No, he hates your guts. He don't want to talk to you.
He doesn't hate me.
He don't want to talk to you no more. He
He's
can't
probably
stand.
displeased with me.
He can't stand your lollipop licking shit. Whatever you gotta do.
Guess who?
Lollipop flicking shit.
What's up,
I don't
Street?
know.
What's happening, man?
Street, do I do lollipop licking shit? Because according to Greg, I do lollipop licking shit.
Lollipop licking shit. What's that? Some new fad or something?
It's a new Fabio.
This is literally what goes through this kid's brain. It's like, what is going on in the mind of Greg? Lollipop licking shit.
Hey, are we live on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh shit. Never mind.
What are you plotting?
Nothing.
Oh, you know what I discovered today? I almost sent it to you, but then I was like, if I send it to him, he probably would wake up every morning and look at two hunts. But there's this really cool hunt that's been like slowly getting talked about. It's in the UK, but you could still work on it if you know someone in the UK, and we know Adam. But it's called Quercus Circus. Have you heard of it?
What is it?
It's called Quercus Circus, and it's this like, I think the person who created this hunt is like so cool, and he did a new video today explaining what inspired him and how he created the final like piece that you're supposed to go out boots on the ground and find. And it's totally kind of like The Secret because it's got some alchemist vibes going, some yin and yang, some like the sun and the moon. Like I totally thought of you. I was like, Street would love this shit.
What is it? Like a book or something they came out with, or?
No, I don't think it's a book. I think it's just a YouTube video. It's just a YouTube channel called like something nuts. What was it? Hold on. Let me go back real fast. I'm subscribed to it. Let me go to my history.
Street said he wants to figure out the secret first.
What?
I said Street said he wants to figure out the secret first.
Podcasting. Okay, so it's called Nuts in May. That's the name of the channel. And
Nuts
yeah,
in
Nuts
May?
in May. He's funny. You would like him.
And it's on YouTube, huh?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the hunt itself is on YouTube. I don't think there's a book. let me see about.
There's no charge to it.
Yeah, not that I can see. Just like if you want to go boots on the ground to find the thing. But it looks really cool.
I'll check it out when I get off.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
speaking of,
How
so
you doing,
something that's
Shree?
not a treasure hunt, purchased this book. And I don't even know if I could pronounce it right, but I've been seeing it all over TikTok. It's like the most beautiful, amazing work of art I've ever seen. And it's like kind of like VR, because I think in the pictures of the book itself, there's like coding. And so when you open it with like this certain app, it does this like real life virtual like artwork that comes alive in your room on the camera. And it's just like, it looks so cool. So when you go to the website, it says that this book does not exist. And it's supposed to be for people who are like huge Lord of the Ring, Tolkien fans, which is totally me. So I bought it today, but it's got a 5-week freaking wait list. So I'm like,
Sounds popular then.
yeah, TikTok's been blowing it up, but I was finally looking at it and it looks so cool. So I purchased it.
What's
You
happening,
know what
Greg?
date I'm ready
Tyler?
for? Yeah, what's up? What's up?
I got an interesting email today, Candy, that wanted me to ask you a question.
Are you talking about that Skip Sense person?
No, I got an interesting email. I've got several emails from this individual, and they wanted me to ask you a question.
Okay.
Why did Forrest pick a 10 by 10 square chest?
I will
I think
answer
it was
that.
directed towards you because of all the research you're doing on what is it?
The society?
No, the R word. What's that?
The reliquary?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely answer that, but I can't just answer it now. I would rather answer it in a video where I could break it down and explain it. Because again,
Okay.
there's like a specific guidebook that goes with the society for the reliquaries, and you have to follow it to a T. Oh, funny thing. So you know how I was mentioning I discovered like the mother of research on
Your volume's cutting in and out, Candy.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So one of the details about this society and what they have to do with this stuff is they have to, it's basically like gladiators where they have people compete for something and they lose their fucking minds over it. And it basically becomes a circus. What does that sound like
Thrill
to
the
you?
chase?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, oh shit, I like found the mother.
Well, I've thought from the beginning, you have to be on the edge to get involved with the thrill of the chase. And if you're not, you will be by the time you're into it.
No, it's not even just that. Like, it's so funny. I keep getting so much shit from people for, spending so much time researching about the chest. They're like, oh, it's a waste of time. It's not even like, important. It's just a box. It's like, firstly, it is reliquary. Secondly, it is the story. It's literally the story is that reliquary. So everyone that keeps focusing on the poem, that's the shiny distraction. That's the decoy. You need to get away from the poem and you need to look and follow the trail of the box. That's what I'm telling you. The reliquary box. Fucking do that. Your answers will just come at you like, it took me a week just to understand what I was reading, basically. There was just like so much information overload. Like the reason why he used L's to write on the kids in the Lanier school photo, the reason why there's the double omegas, the reason why there's what are things? I screenshot everything. Like you could literally look at my phone photos and it would just literally be screenshots from all the deep research I go down. So it's some crazy shit. It's fun though.
Yeah. No time and thought is ever wasted.
Let me see if I can pull one of them up. It was Yeah, I like got a new book last night because I like discovered one thing and then I was like, wait, I can't find more on this one thing. So I had to go and buy something. It's very dangerous, by the way. So I found this one society that is linked to the main society I was talking about. And it talks about among groves and springs, and whose incubants regarded themselves as prisoners of the deity in a state of sacred detention.
Did you say incubus?
No, not incubus. Incubants.
I was gonna say, if you're talking incubus, man, count me out.
Oh fuck no. That's like the most scariest shit out there. Yes, so it talks about sacred purification for baths and warm waters run cold. It's like you can't make this shit up.
Is it Christmas over there, Greg?
I don't know what he's doing.
It's Christmas. Looks like he's unwrapping gifts.
Oh no, he's got his samurai sword.
Well,
his girl got it for him today, I believe.
I've mentioned it before on several occasions throughout the years. I'm not the only one that has experienced strange, unexplainable things.
Hold on.
The more people talk about it, the more strange things you hear happening to people. In my recent, I've been hacked a couple times, but they never got my phone. When they got my phone, it kind of sent me down a big rabbit hole.
Hey, what do you think of this?
Is it a bong?
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
What's it holding? What's the hand holding? Aha, letter opener. Nice.
All right, did you see the new samurai sword that I got? It was over 20 grand. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, this thing is fucking phenomenal. Look at this, Street.
Wow, that's nice, man.
So I think my backyard is a portal for cats. Greg drunk with samurai sword is not a good combination.
Like
the operating table's gone.
Yeah, instead he's got a fucking samurai sword. It's like he got tired of just the intricate details, and I was just gonna chop you in pieces.
Welcome to my world. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I mean, no, I'm gonna hang it up in my family room. I think I'm gonna do my family room. Or should I hang it back there on the wall of the office? Like back there,
keep it in your office, man.
Like
for
right,
negotiation times.
Yeah, for like back there underneath the tree. What do you think?
Yep.
What do you think? Yeah? Like I can put it right back there on that wall.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that'd be cool as shit, right where you have it right now.
And then what about this one though?
Put that right on your desk for letter opener.
Hey, letter
just in case a certain someone sends you a letter.
That one is pretty cool. This fucking thing is heavy as fuck, dude. How the fuck did they carry samurai swords with this fucking being this heavy? It's fucking, it's heavy, like the case is heavy, but when you take the sword out, the sword is so fucking light. It like the sword, like you can't even feel the sword. Like, I mean, this whole thing is stitched. Look at this.
Oh, damn.
Look at it. Look at it all. It's all stitched. It's all got engraving.
Those things were heirlooms, man. They were passed down generation after generation.
Look at that fucking thing.
Where is my Amazon?
That is a big sword.
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
So what do you guys think explains all these strange things happened to numerous people? Might even be hundreds of people.
What do you mean?
Just strange occurrences.
Like the Mandela effect?
Just strange occurrences, man, across the board. And then what would possess someone to go to the extremes of hacking?
Of hacking?
And then not hacking and then not produce anything of what they hacked.
I'm not really following.
Well, in the 5 years, let's see, 2006. Yeah, I'm going on 5 years. January is my 5-year anniversary. No, actually 6. No, 5. 2016 to 2. Yeah, 5 years. I've been hacked 4 times on my laptop and my home computer. Here recently, it stepped up to my phone. Someone had a control, and they activated it minutes after mine went down, and then nothing has come of it. It's more like an intel gathering instead of a vicious attack to whatever hackers do, slander, whatever, looking for dirt. So what would cause, and I'm not the only one, I've talked to many people, what would cause a person or persons to take the time and effort and have the equipment and abilities to hack you and then don't produce anything from it? What would cause something like that to happen?
That's what I would assume.
What?
I said they're probably looking for something like some type of dirt that they can hold against you to blackmail you.
Well, dirt, all you got to do is pay $50-$60 to do a thorough background check if you were looking for dirt.
I did a background check on myself and I've got nothing. I'm a boring person.
I did a background check on myself, and I'll tell you, man, I'm a fucked up person. I got so much drama, I don't even know where it came from. At least I admit it, though. I don't sugarcoat it. I got a lot of back there. But you know what? It is what it is.
It tends to make, in other words, I'm leading to this, it tends to make me think it's a pretty big entity that's doing this, and it's the same person or the same persons. It's not, and I'm not the only one that it's happened to. It's happened to many, many people.
Well, I think I'm good. The only thing they'd find in my phone is like thousands of screenshots and research and like a whole bunch of selfies. I'm good.
Well, I'm old school, man. I believe in paper and pencil and files and manila folders. There's nothing on my laptop. Nothing.
Well, then that's just weird. I don't know.
Well, then again, I have no dirt, man. I have nothing to hide but my face.
Oh my gosh. I'm like looking forward to the street reveal.
About 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is going to be, yeah, I got something coming up in about 2 weeks. So it should be about 2 weeks on a Saturday.
2 weeks on a Saturday. Danger.
Hey, stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger.
So did you find out anything else today, Greg?
About
About
what?
anything?
No, I didn't find out shit because they fucking avoid my shit. That's what's going on. So I'd like to know what's going on because it's gonna be interesting because I'm making some calls tomorrow. Trust me. I got some calls to make tomorrow, and somebody is going to fucking lose their job when I'm done. I'm not playing.
Have any of you ever read YouTube's terms of conditions or terms and conditions?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, basically they say they can take and use whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want. That's basically what they could do.
Well,
When they feel like they could just remove shit, they remove it because they feel like it.
I started talking to my kids on all these apps they have, TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and all that other bullshit. And they were saying each of them say the same thing. They ask, deny or allow pictures, access to your phone, your conversations, your phone, numbers you dial.
Well, I know my phone's listening to me because earlier I was talking about feeling like a freaking stuffed sausage. So I was like, I need to drink some smoothies and hit the gym. Then all of a sudden a freaking Spanx ad pops up on my phone. I'm like, all right.
Is that those stretchy pants that's supposed to squeeze you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
The game has gotten interesting. I'll say that at minimal.
I got a question for Greg. And Greg knows this is coming. So Greg, like I asked you before, you said you're going elsewhere after Santa Fe. Is it possible, oh, who comes Uli, that you're going to go check my spot in Wyoming?
I'm gonna check a lot of spots. Let's put it this way.
If you check my spot, let me know because I would be glad to know what exactly you saw, especially if it matches that picture I sent you with Forrest Fenn sitting on that the rock. That would be some shit.
In about 3 weeks here, 3-4 weeks, I'm going. I'm going back down to Santa Fe. I got interviews to do, and I'm not giving it to nobody at all until people start paying.
You're looking lovely tonight, Hooli.
Yeah, Hooli, I love
Street,
the
I'm feeling
dog.
very fresh and renewed and rejuvenated, just like you.
Good. Spring, man. Spring is sprung.
Hey, man. No one was reading chat, so I decided to pop in for a second. Did you call me on Monday around 3:00?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Monday. This just past Monday?
Yesterday.
No. Did my phone call? Let me rephrase that. Did my phone call you?
So I have no idea, but I got a call from a number I'm not familiar with in Ohio.
Did it end in 6-3?
Hang on. And then you saying this evening totally freaked me out. I was like, what?
Well,
no, it ended in 90. It was 6390.
No. I got access. I lost access to my phone in the early hours of last Friday, Good Friday, and I got it back Sunday, Easter, about 5-6 o'clock.
Oh, good for you that you got your number back.
Yeah.
That's great.
But there was damage done before I got it back. I have a lot of contacts in that with that number. It's
right.
like It's my private number.
Well, so did
Yeah.
they do bad stuff with it, or are you just saying that it got erased?
Yeah,
like
there was
stuff got
there
erased?
was a lot of calls made to my
Oh man,
contact.
Street has so much fucking problems with this phone. I don't even know what the fuck.
Well, Greg's witness to it, man. He actually talked to the people
Jesus
that
Christ.
commandeered it.
Yeah, I talked to him 3 times. I said, no, join the contact the street. Well, I'm not gonna say your real name.
Greg, did you call me on Monday at 3:00?
Huli, if it makes you feel better, I'll call you.
You can call me anytime. Did you call me at 3:00 on Monday, Greg?
Did I call you? I don't have your number.
Well, I didn't know. I don't know what's out there right now.
There's a lot of strange things going on right now.
Well, and it's no big deal. I don't really care. Like if someone called me, but I thought about calling it back, and I'm like, you know what? Don't give them the time of day. But now that you're having this conversation, I'm sort of like,
Do it.
what?
So, hey, Shahuli, how's your investigation going?
I don't do investigations, Greg. I do research.
Yeah, I know what you do over there. Nice try.
And I'm not.
Research.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Street has all my information. Like he could find out everything he needs to know about me. So he knows it's not me.
Hey, Huli,
Or was that just a ploy? Was that just a ploy and
I still
cover?
love you. I still love you, Huli,
I think
but-
did I send you my cell phone number? I think I sent you my cell phone number and said if you need anything, let me know.
Well, you can send one cell phone number. Don't mean
I
you
don't
have
have
another
time for two, Greg.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have time.
You gotta love me. I love you, Huli. You're awesome. Even though we at the beginning we had conflict, but you know what? You
shut me down for like
You've
disagreeing
grown.
with you. I think we can have respectful conversations that still disagree.
Well, yeah, but now though, you know what I mean. In the beginning, it was just a show. You know
Still
what I
a
mean?
show.
But now it's just it's still a shit show.
He just changed the curtains. It's still a
And-
fucking show.
and the shit show at that usually, but you can say that, not me. No, Street, I don't care if you called me. I was just like, that's super weird that he's saying this, and I got a call. I don't know anyone from Ohio except my family, and I'm like, maybe it was my family. So maybe
Well, it's interesting you bring that up because it's come to my attention that my second wife had a conversation with the people that took my number. She never realized that they took it and they were being rude to her. She's a redhead. She gave them both barrels, man, and recorded the conversation. And they were like fucking with her bad. They were saying like, he's busy. I told you he's busy. She was like, I don't give a fuck.
Bless
You get that
you.
son of a bitch on the fucking phone right now, goddammit. And they were fucking with her. Well, consequently, I got my phone back, and Sunday night she got a call from those same people from a different number from Ohio. But it wasn't my number. But she says it's the same fucking voice. It's the same person.
And I do have family in Ohio, which I totally forgot about, which it's very possible it was one of them because I did get.
What's the area code?
Hang on just a second. But it's not anyone I have stored in my phone, which is but people change their numbers on purpose all the time.
Yeah.
If I give you this, people can probably figure out the number, which is terrible.
Well,
937.
937.
And I'm really weird. I don't pick up unknown numbers usually. I just let them go to voicemail or whatever.
Really?
Mhm.
I answer them and totally screw with them.
Oh, no, I don't have time for, robocalls or whatever.
Oh, that's down by.
Don't say where.
Yeah.
I probably know where.
That's
Is
on
it
the
south?
opposite. That's on the other side of where you at. Yeah. When you were.
The opposite. Okay. Oh, interesting.
You almost gave Huli a heart attack.
Well, I don't want to expose, like, if it is my family, I don't want to be putting their phone number out on the internet. That's terrible. Bad
Yeah.
cousin. Or,
As we've learned, there's some straight up psychos in the Chase community.
yeah.
Well, I'm
And
just
Street,
having a hard time running this through my brain, listening to all these different stories in the past 5 years, and then experiencing it a lot myself. And then it's more like an intel gathering, but yet the intel isn't being used. Who does that? Who collects intel and does not use it?
well, did you see Facebook? And I don't think you're a Facebook user, Street, but Facebook actually had phone numbers and information from like a bazillion of their customers exposed this past week. Like there was a write up on it. So I don't know even if like you have an old one or whatever, an old account that had your phone number.
No, but it's interesting. I got an email from my security suite saying I needed to change one of my passwords. And when I clicked on to check it out, it was Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account.
Don't ever click on those things. If you
Well,
Yeah,
no, it
seriously.
came from my laptop. My laptop security said, "Hey, man, you got an issue you need to check out."
but don't click on it. Just go to the whatever account they're saying. Like if you know you don't have a Facebook, then don't even bother with it because you know it's spam. But if it's, let's say it was like Verizon and you have Verizon service and they say you need to change your password, just go to Verizon's website and change your password. You know what I mean? Don't click the link.
Well, it's from what is it, McKeevy or whatever security?
McAfee,
Yeah, McAfee. That's my McAfee kicked on and said, "Hey, you got something you need to check out. You got an issue."
That sucks.
But I don't have a Facebook, but I guess I do now.
Yeah.
So Street, I know you asked this question to Indy, and I responded in chat, which again, no one was looking at chat. I do have a suggestion on possibly why. Hey, Adam Foudy is in the waiting room. It looks like.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm being penny man right now.
Shots of vodka. Yes, Jay Masters. I'm talking. But Street, I have a suggestion as to why the 10 by 5 or 6.
10 by 10. What?
If you look up geocaching, almost every geocaching limit is 10 by 10 by 6.
What do you mean limit?
Like the size of the geocache that you're allowed to stash for almost every website.
I got a question for you then, Julie. How long have you known about geocaching?
How long have I known about it?
Yeah.
3 years. I went down a geocaching rabbit hole when I first started.
I actually started geocaching in like maybe early 2000s, maybe.
Oh, neat.
So Hooli, you're saying anything larger than that creates issues on the land you're putting it on, but anything smaller, 10 by 10 or smaller, there's some legalities involved?
So I'm not saying legalities, but I know a lot of times like geocaching websites will have limits. And so like and this is old information, so I apologize if it's outdated or there's something different out there now, but whenever I first started looking at the Fen cache or the Fen treasure hunt, I wondered if it was somehow geocached, like legally geocached in a national park or national forest. And I went on their website, and you can geocache on national forests and I believe as well National Park Service, but you have to ask for permission. And the limits that they set for the geocaches are 10 by 10 by 6.
But you have to have their permission to put it there.
I believe so, yeah. And that's when he said, what if there are no issues? I always wondered if that's how he somehow got permission to do it.
Wonder if land is not an issue.
Right. So I don't know that that's the answer you were looking for, but that's only my speculation from old research.
That's a good one.
Well, I wasn't even looking in any of that area, and it was just brought to my attention in an email.
The other thing that I just came up with the other day is I didn't realize this, but if you look at the types of public land that he suggests on the map, find it interesting that in his Operation Cerberus investigation, who was researching him? It was Fish and Wildlife and it was BLM land, and they were both in that on the key, like as possible land types. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's on the border like that.
So BML land was involved with, you talking about the illegal artifact harvesting or whatever they call it?
Right. The
BML was
investigation.
involved with that?
Mm-hmm.
They have that
I
type
got
of
a
authority?
Bureau of Land Management. Yep.
They
Because
can, they can come into your house and search and seize?
so it was the FBI, Bureau of Land Management, Fish and Wildlife.
Okay, so BML initiated and they used the arm of the FBI to, okay.
Right. But I found the
I got-
interesting part is the land parks, like that they were included in that investigation. I was looking back at Cerberus for some silly reason. I don't know why, but I was.
I
had a
found it
great
interesting
question.
listening to people say that if you're in a national park, they can pull you over, man. The park rangers can pull you over and search your car and you can't tell them no.
They do
Oh,
that shit
damn
outside
car.
of the park.
yeah, I have family that are were park service, and yes, they have full authority. Like they worked at the Grand Canyon, and they can do like they found felons within and they were allowed to pull them over, arrest them, and detain them.
What about outside of the park, Hooli?
What do you mean outside of the park? For what?
Like at Hebgen.
What about it?
That's what happened to me. We like parked to go down Rumba Creek to get some water for a fen because he literally asked for it.
Right.
And it wasn't a ranger, but it was someone that like worked in the forest but wasn't a national park. And he was like, I need to see your license, registration, all this stuff, because he found out we were, fence searcher. I'm
Mhm.
like, legally, are you even allowed to do this shit?
So I believe there are some, and I don't know about particular to Hebgen, Indy, but I know there are some like operations that can happen with some of the lesser known authorities, let's say. Like you wouldn't think Park Service would be able to pull you over, but Park Service can pull you over and do whatever they need to do. And I sort of feel like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's not an issue, but
Well, let's look beyond that. I'm here to enjoy myself in nature.
Mhm.
You have the right to fucking search and seize you can't do that. I mean, cops will come up with all kinds of bullshit if they, oh, you went left to center. You can't argue. They all
Well-
sniff weed. Yeah, we're going to search your car. No, but you're in a park, man, enjoying yourself. And to have them violate, I have an issue with that, man. I really do.
so there was a wanted murderer in the Grand Canyon. Do you think my family didn't have the right to pull that person over and arrest them when they knew what they were doing and what they were?
Well, yeah, if they're looking for a murderer,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
But
yeah.
me and my family just nonchalantly driving around and they suspect I took rock or whatever and
But that's
search and seize and traumatize me and my family. No, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. It's all it's got to be with warrants, and I don't think people were trying to unless someone's new and they're trying to make a name for themselves about getting people. But
Well,
it's
what
like
I
any,
see,
it's like any cop.
what
or
I
any
see,
authority.
Hooley, is this is designated United States land that they share with us, but yet it's the only place where they can do what they do. I mean, I look at it as unlawful search and seizure. Minus the murder and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, I
See,
think
Adam's in the room, but he's not talking.
Good morning, Adam.
Good evening.
Howdy, Adam.
Hey, Adam, how was your car meet?
How was my what?
Your
Car
car
meet.
meet.
Oh, it was organized chaos. There was about 2,000 cars down there. I've never seen anything like it, but I had a good night. Got back about 4 a.m, so it's a good night when you get back and the sun's coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone okay in here?
Yeah.
Peachy.
Doing well.
Is there a subject tonight, or is it just a free for all?
Free for all.
It's a free for all. Already asked.
Anything goes then.
Yep. I already said aliens, so
Go for it.
Oh,
You want to talk
good
aliens? Go
topic.
for it.
it's always a good topic, especially with the crazy stuff you've been seeing lately.
Me?
No, just like in general, like as people, especially on TikTok or the news or articles, just like
The only thing about aliens is I haven't been abducted by an alien. I haven't seen an alien, so I haven't got a great deal to contribute really. Although I do enjoy the subject.
Well, your opinion, you can contribute your opinions.
Yeah.
really cool is that NASA originally wasn't supposed to be exploration in space. It was they originally started exploring the oceans, you know, because like what less than 5% of the ocean's been discovered. They started off exploring the oceans, and then one day they just stopped, and then they were like, we're gonna spend all the money we have getting ourselves off this planet and exploring space. What the fuck did they find?
Is that a fact? NASA
Yeah.
originally started with searching the seas. How interesting. Did not
Look
know
it
that.
up.
They used
Yeah, I
to
don't-
train
I
their
don't doubt it.
astronauts in pools of water too, to get used to like moving in space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool, but
did see
terrifying at the same time.
recently. I did see recently on that Expedition X, Josh Gates's. I don't know how new it is, but Mount Adam, I believe it is in Washington State, is the hot spot of the world for sightings. Man, I guess they're just like every single freaking night there's sightings.
Really?
I don't know if it's still going on, but here recently it was the hot spot of the world.
I read that there's this specific lake in I think Russia where it's the deepest, it's like the deepest spot in the world where like it goes down the deepest. And that is where they were trying to like research and discover stuff. And I was just watching a video on this. So 7 people went down there and started exploring, and they came across like something where they made it seem like it was aliens or something. And they tried to take one, and clearly that pissed them off. So they said there was like some crazy surge of energy or power that they expelled, and 3 out of the 7 men died. They got like blown up to the surface, and 3 out of the 7 died. I'm just like,
do you know that we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the bottom of the sea?
Yes.
yeah.
That's a fact. Because we can look at the surface of the moon. We can't get to the bottom of the sea, not the deepest parts anyway.
We can't
Well,
even look
that's
down
like,
there.
do you ever see when there's like videos of alien spacecraft? It goes into the water. Do you ever see that? It always
If you
goes
th-
into the water, disappears in the water.
Well, if you think about it, if I was say I was an alien visiting Earth, where would I hide? The bottom of the sea. It's the one place where I can't be seen or detected. Makes perfect sense.
Columbus had unidentified, what they call them, they're USOs, unidentified submergible objects. He noted it in his logbooks, man. Christopher Columbus, the night before they discovered land.
I got a TV show for Candy.
These lights have been following them for many, many days.
Lights.
Yeah.
Lights were flying over, orbs was flying over at nighttime, and lights were underneath in the water, trailing them around them, and all kind. He has several. If you look up Christopher Columbus log on his trip, he has several what they called submissions or whatever of these lights following it.
I got a question for them. Have y'all ever watched the TV show called Cooper's Treasure?
No.
No.
Y'all need
Yes,
to watch it.
yes, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. I'm sad.
Wait, what movie?
It's a TV show. It's called Cooper's Treasure.
What? Is it on
Yeah.
Netflix?
It's on Hulu.
Oh, what? Hold on. I have Hulu. 1 second.
When you
Cooper's
see it, you're
Treasure.
gonna go, what the fuck? I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I kind of got into it. I was like, because I was interested.
Adventure series. Oh, it doesn't let me watch it. It's saying sorry, but your subscription doesn't include the series. Bitch, I've got as much as it goes except for the $50 one.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but Wright-Patterson Air Force Base here in Ohio, outside of Dayton, they make a big thing out of Area 51, right? But
don't call.
But the more they release, Dayton is where it's all coming from. Area 51 is where they test the technology that they have at Wright-Patterson Air Force. Supposedly the Roswell bodies were taken to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base with the space shuttle. And what they've discovered is these little grays, they're not human, man. They have no organs in them. There's no heart, there's no lungs, there's no stomach. And if you think about it, they have 3 fingers. That's more like the little robots we send out just for grasping things. So really they're like, what's the proper word? Android?
Then that means if they ever come at us, it'll be easy to kick their butt because they could barely grip a sword.
Well, no, now hold on. They have technology. They'll shut you down in a heartbeat with the wave of their hand. They got you ain't getting close to those little guys, man.
No,
if you- if
Scotland
you
had
re-
it right. Go medieval on their ass.
If you revert back to, I'll cite Christianity, the stories in Christianity, we were made in God's image. Huh. Maybe these aliens look like us and we don't even know it. At least one group of them does. The ones that contributed to our DNA, the missing link.
The Anunnaki?
Yep.
I swear, ever since I started talking about this and learning about this, my background history is like, FBI is looking at you. I'm like, all right.
Did you watch one movie? What movie was about the aliens or something in the government? And they went over,
Contact?
huh? Or was it?
E.T.
Contact?
No, not Contact. There was a
E.T.
movie. No, not E.T. Smart ass. There was a
Everyone loves
movie that
smart ass.
there was a movie that just came out in the last like
Men in Black?
No.
Hold on, let's let Greg talk.
It
Was
was
it?
it was a documentary about how people are hiding shit from you guys, from us, in the government.
Ain't hiding nothing from me.
National
No.
Treasure?
You didn't watch this whole thing, like how there was a whole tunnel built under the whole United States and all kinds
Oh,
of
the
shit?
catacombs?
No, not the
Is that in
catacombs.
Paris?
Huh?
The
It was
catacombs are in
The
Paris.
catacombs were like top secret tunnels under the
Yeah,
world.
No, it was something else. It was some shit that like, how did we lose trillions of dollars, yet China built a whole city with less than that, and they have a city that's empty, and all of a sudden we lost trillions of dollars in taxes, and nobody could explain it.
That's because we are in so much debt with China that if you were to Google how much one single human life is worth, it's a little freaky. So like people going missing, I'm wondering if that might possibly be a way that they like slowly chip off the debt that they're owed.
Fuck, what was the name? You guys do what you gotta do. I'm gonna find this.
Well,
out.
we've been at war. Well, we've been at war and combat for how many fucking years now? 15, over 15? When was
That's because the
9/11?
assholes are in charge.
Now hold on. That's a lot of fucking money, right? Why do you think we owe China so much? Who do you think helped finance? Who did you think we got the money? Do you remember a president saying, and I'm not going to say which one, that said, we are not the world's police force? Wasn't that little Bush? Yeah, little Bush, I'm almost positive, said the United States is not the world's police force. But guess what we've been doing for the last, 15, 20 years? Why do you think Trump said we're pulling out of the United Nations? Fuck you guys, man. We're tired of flipping the bill. Why? Because we were doing all the fucking work. They were financing
Well,
it.
now it just went back to bullshit because it's no longer in charge.
Well, it don't matter who's in charge. The ball's rolling. But it goes back to what Greg said. It's awfully funny. China has a city. We lost trillions, and they have built. Of course, they have big pockets.
They have a city that's fucking running on electricity. It's empty. And then all of a sudden we lost trillions of dollars, but it only took them less than 1 trillion. You have to, I gotta find this document.
Well,
And
labor. They got
explain.
cheap labor over there. You know, look at Nike and all. You sweatshops.
Right, but what I'm saying is, and where'd all this money go? Where did it disappear to? And that's when Trump came into, when he called them out, the government, about where this money was coming from. And I'm not a Trump fan, don't get me wrong. I'm all who's ever president, I trust that president. That's it.
I'm
I don't
embarrassed.
trust none of them.
But-
I'll go on record. I trust none of them.
Well, I don't trust none of them either. They're all in for their own game. But what? Go ahead.
I was just going to say that the US filter trillions, and it is trillions of dollars every year, into the black projects of the military.
Yes. And it's not even military. It's over the CIA, FBI. They're all the military.
It's up
across
there.
the board, Adam.
Very few people know where the money goes, or a lot of it goes, and it's unaccounted for. But you know that's going into projects that we're never going to find out about.
I would venture to say our military budget is probably the Black Ops operations across the board is probably comparable to our military. They deem it justified and necessary, man. That's the world we live in.
Yeah, it is trillions of dollars. I remember reading it on somewhere, and that's believable, you know. I mean, and I'm sure it's the same here. I'm sure in the UK, millions, if not billions, of pounds every year are funneled away on the quiet to secret projects that no one gets to know about, doing God knows what.
I thought the majority of the projects are basically finding a way to get us off this planet to live on the moon or Mars or some shit.
We do get to hear about it. It's all these rash of bombings from all these militant groups, they label them. Well, Black Ops is one thing to protect yourself. You got to know your enemy, right? You got to know what they're going to do before they do it. So that's admirable. But when you're using Black Ops to fuck with other people, that's not, man. If each of the citizens of this world, of every nation, realized how we are teetering on fucking destruction, they would be shocked. They would not be able to function if you knew what was going on worldwide. We're teetering, people. We're on the edge.
Are we still talking politics, or are we talking about something else?
We're talking the world. We're talking our interest, that it's things that should interest every single person on this planet.
I'm still fascinated by that I don't know what it was, like a request or something from Elon Musk saying if someone can find a way to, what was it? I gotta Google it again. He basically said, like, hold on. Elon Musk, find a way to water do for money. It was like finding a way to capture, I think it was like water filtration or something.
From the air?
No, he was saying, I think it was like $100 million. He's basically saying like, so Elon Musk $100 million prize money for carbon capture innovation. So whoever can make the best carbon capture innovation, Elon Musk will pay them $100 million.
Do you know why? Why he wants that?
Yeah, because he's trying to find a way to move our ass up to Mars, and Mars doesn't have water. So like the way the the what was it?
He's creating an atmosphere on Mars.
Yeah, but I'm like, I forgot what the whole thing was with Mars, because Mars literally used to have water, and something happened where we went up there before and fucked it up, and we couldn't go there. So now he's trying to find a way to make it safe again, because whatever we left Mars to come here for was fucking 10 times worse is here.
I was going to say, why do you want to go back to Mars? There's nothing there. It's just a burnt planet, isn't it? There's literally nothing there.
I think it was a planet that went through like a fucking global war. Because you know how like radiation and stuff, they're like after a while for radiation it turns red. Why is Mars suddenly stopped looking like it looks like Mars is slowly diminishing its red hue, and that's because after so many years, like the red tinge will go away. It'll fade. So like a whole bunch of videos on this.
I think every reputable religion on this planet speaks of their gods having battles in the skies. Hinduism actually describes the battles, and it describes that big scar on Mars. That's Vishnu's thunderbolt or whatever staff he carries. So yeah, it's written on our history books, just people are misinterpreting that.
Yeah, you're talking about the same ones with like the staff of the acorn, and it looks like they're holding a purse, and then there's like a watch and the tree of life, or like the flower of life.
In Hinduism?
It's in like all types of religions. It's the same depiction. Really tall Anunnaki, and they have an acorn, like they're holding staff. There's an acorn on one end, something else on the other. I think they're holding a fish or something. Then there's like something that looks like they're wearing a watch, but it's not a watch. It has what's called the flower of life. And then they're clutching a purse looking thing. And it's like all over the world from different religions. They all painted that same damn thing.
Well, on our planet where we are technology now, the atom bomb and the hydrogen bomb is the nastiest destructive thing we have. But if you read Hinduism, which is like 3,000 years older than the Bible, they have a weapon that once used, it destroys everything, and it will come back to destroy the people that use it. Consequently, we do not know what creates black holes, but we know there's a lot of them out there.
Well,
I think
that makes me feel better, because the damn Hadron Collider, they're literally trying to take apart a black hole right now.
Well, yeah, they're not going to, there's powers to be, they ain't going to let that happen. But it's awfully interesting that Hinduism speaks of this magnificent weapon, and yet we have these unexplainable black holes.
Above the majestic.
The thing about the Hinduism reminds me of Atlantis. If you read the stories on Atlantis, basically they just did something with the technology, and they basically harnessed the power, and they went too crazy with it, and that's what destroyed them.
Go ahead, Greg.
I found it. Above the Majestic. Have you guys watched that?
No.
Watch that motherfucking show. I'm going to tell, not a show. Watch a documentary. It's called Above the Majestic.
Oh yeah, it has that one purple dude with the crown.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I didn't see the movie, but I've seen the picture of it.
Watch that fucking documentary movie. It will make you think of what this guy. A lot of shit is like you don't want to believe it because it's just so far-fetched. But think about the other things of what they say about how millions of dollars disappeared from the government, and China's doing this, and how underground tunnels and how all this other shit. Don't think of it like the alien shit. If you believe in the alien shit, that's fine. But watch this shit. This shit got my attention. It's called Above the Majestic. That fucking shit will get you thinking, like, what the fuck is going on in this world? Come on. Trillions of dollars go disappearing in the government, and nobody says nothing.
Well, I know when I talk to ministers and priests and you name it, rabbis, whoever, Hindu, all of them. Hindus, no, never mind, strike Hindus, but Christians, when you talk to ministers, pastors, and all, and when I speak my opinion about visitors from another planet, they counter it and like argue, and they'll staunchly deny it. But yet we're talking about the same damn thing. That what they're preaching to me is exactly what I'm trying to tell them. If you look at it objectively and put it under the microscope, it don't add up to what they're saying, these miraculous gods. It's a bit no. But if you put visitors from another planet with technologies, it makes perfect fucking sense.
You got to.
Sure.
These settings to do. Show again. Maybe. There you go. Try that. I haven't finished my beer yet.
UN.
Worldwide to advance.
Can you hear good?
If we were facing an alien threat from outside this world, and yet I ask you, is not an alien force already among us?
The gravest error a thinking person can make is to believe that one particular version of history is absolute fact. History is recorded by a series of observers, none of whom are impartial.
RF-4 jets spotted and took photographs of a huge carving in the desert over 1,000 feet across.
No tire tracks and no footprints. The Germans had a settlement on the moon, they had a settlement on Mars, and they were doing this as early as 1939.
Between the age of 16 and 17 years old, I was transported to the moon, and after 20 years, I was age regressed back in time and then returned to civilian life.
Extraterrestrial spacecraft have appeared over nuclear missile installations and have completely powered them down.
We put together programs that went all the way out into the galaxy, not just this galaxy.
According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
$2.3 trillion. We can't track it. I love our government.
This is what I mean.
I feel like someone should make a video like GIF of just Greg and his laugh.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going after the government. Hey, I'll stand the force fence shit. I'm not going after the government. No. I know my limit. No.
Doesn't it make you sick,
you'll
though?
just wake up one day and never exist.
Yes. It makes me sick, Adam. Correct. It makes me sick. But I know what to cross the line and what not to cross the line. And I am not crossing that line to go after the government.
What I was going to say, Greg, is doesn't it make you sick that there are people literally living in tents on the street with not a penny to their name, and yet the government are giving $2.3 trillion to God knows who?
But hey, like I say, I am not going after the government. I am staying out of that because that's higher power than me. That is something beyond something you don't want to fuck with.
No, if you go looking for that money, you'll end up disappearing.
Yeah, you're done. You might as well hang it up. You're dead. You might as well just bury. You might as well just bury your fucking tombstone right now and just put it right on there. That's something I will never do. Now, going after Barbara and everybody else, I can fuck with you all day long.
Not say it.
All right, so listen, you got to watch this documentary. I'm telling you, this documentary will make you think. I love this documentary.
This money is going into underground military bases and secret space programs with technology far beyond what many of us could even realize. Everything we learn is designed to program our minds away from the truth.
This film is the red pill that wakes you up to what's really going on in the world. And at some point, this is all going to break open. The more you get involved, the more compromised you become. They may actually kill you.
You guys never watched this, huh? Never ever, huh?
No.
Watch it. Watch it. You're gonna shit your pants. You're gonna crap your pants if you watch that fucking thing. You have to watch that video, that documentary. That documentary will make you think like there's no, you have to, like there's some things you have to take with a grain of salt, like some guys claims that like Mars, you went to Mars and there was a hidden fucking thing and all, it opened and all, but listen to what they're saying though about financial things of the government, China, all kinds of shit. They come up with some good fucking details. And that's why I'm not getting involved. You know what I mean? I stay out of it. All right, that's my cup of tea. I do not, like you said, Adam, stay out of it.
Hey, Street,
Yes.
you know E.T., right? You seen the movie?
Yes.
What's the famous line from E.T.?
Phone home.
Phone home.
E.T. phone home.
Guess what they're fucking saying now? This is like the biggest Mandela effect I've ever seen. They're saying it was always ET home phone.
Phone.
Billy Street.
Nope.
That's like I can't stand it. You know how they're saying like, oh, Fruit Loops was spelled Fruit. It's like no, it was always double O's.
You know what? Now you've said it, I'm doubting myself.
I'm not.
Maybe
it's always
he said,
been home phone or phone,
maybe,
phone home.
Yeah.
Sorry. Phone home.
Maybe he says it and then it's corrected. I don't know. Maybe he says it once.
No, the whole point of the Mandela effect, you guys, is that there's a glitch in the simulation.
Yeah, in the Matrix, yeah, changes.
Yeah. So
I remember E.T. That's the first he spoke. If I'm not mistaken, that was the first he spoke with the English words, and he said it very slow. E.T. phone home. I know for a fact, and that's when he got that little tight, record player and all that other shit.
The fucking treats. What were they? M&Ms or something, or Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces.
Not watched it for years.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that they're now saying that it's ET home phone.
No.
I feel like whoever put us in the simulation is just an absolute dip, because I remember everything that was supposed to be remembered. Like for Avril Lavigne Skater Boy, there was a specific video for the music video where it showed this girl and she was stuck at home feeding a baby and she was watching the guy that she dumped like turn into a rock star, right? And now they're saying it never existed. I'm like, are you serious? I remember I specifically went out that day and got the same outfit she was wearing because I wanted to feel like a bad bitch like her. And now they're saying that it didn't exist? Like, this is some weird shit.
Well, how do you make someone judge and question everything they've seen or heard, and judge and question themselves by misinformation? I think what I've heard you talk about this a lot. This is Mandela. I think it's misinformation designed to make everybody think not to think. Hell, I don't know. I can't even think about it.
Street, can I read you something?
Yeah.
I've just Googled ET, and this is an article from the Daily Mirror. I'll read it to you. You may be, or maybe not, aware of a phenomenon where people remember something incorrectly, but their memory becomes the accepted version. It's actually got a name. It's called the Mandela effect.
That's what I said.
Hang on. ET. It lists examples of it, and one of them is E.T. the movie. In the movie E.T., E.T. says, E.T. phone home. That's incorrect. It's always been ET home phone. So ET doesn't say phone home, he says home phone. So that's a perfect example of the Mandela effect right there.
No, it's a perfect example of their fucking lies.
Just Street's so certain that ET says phone home, and he doesn't. He says home phone.
Guarantee you, I'm gonna message my mom right now. I'm gonna be like, Mom, I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna put ET. Watch what she'll put.
Another one's Nelson Mandela, isn't it? Everyone thought that he had died.
Yeah, that's why it's called the Mandela effect. There's like so many. You can literally go on an entire, like, I forgot what it was. It was like a document, kind of like the one you have, but it's just a whole list of things that are apparently saying it's this way, but we all know it was the other way. Like Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops always had the double O's because they spelt Fruit Loops with the Fruit Loops, right? Now they're changing it and saying it's Fruit.
Oh, this one's not right. The famous line, "I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house
down."
Has always been, "I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in."
What? No.
It's always
Okay,
been down.
okay.
Isn't it?
So maybe these are phrases where in English, or we automatically correct an incorrect statement, just like that ET phone home. I could have swore I would like put my hand up and swear to my life. I know for a fact, and I did. He says phone home. So is this like a mass thing?
You guys,
where our
check
brain...
this out.
We need to go on YouTube and put it in and
Look,
listen to
I
it.
literally just sent this to my mom 2 seconds ago. This was her answer. I'm like, Mom, ET, what was the line from ET? And she's like, ET, phone home. This is reality,
It's not
Greg.
though. It's not though. It's home phone.
No, it's not. It's phone home. Everyone knows it's phone home.
I'm going to find the clip on the actual film.
So what was the name of the movie?
Like, that's the point, though, of the Mandela.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Candy. Yeah.
Hey, Adam,
Yeah.
is the Daily Mirror the best news source in the UK?
No, not really.
Okay.
If I'm honest.
I mean, it's sort of like the Sun, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, tabloid. No offense, but
I'm just trying to find the actual part of the film where he says it.
Put an ET phone home.
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting out, Candy.
Motherland.
What was the name of the movie?
Street when that happens. Street when that happens, I think she's covering up the mic, like something on her
Probably.
phone or whatever. Yeah.
The idiots who made this phone put the microphone right where the charger thing is.
Well, the way she looked up when Hooli and Adam started talking, it was like, what the fuck, man? I was in the middle of talk. No, you went dead. We couldn't hear you.
You can see me.
Okay, I can confirm I've just listened to it and it does say home phone.
Wow.
So there you go.
So maybe this is not a, well, they'll categorize it meant, it doesn't mean it changed. And what we heard was what we thought. No, we thought we heard that because our brain
What the
corrected
fuck
it.
was the movie that what was the documentary we just watched?
Majestic?
Yeah,
About the Majestics.
what was the beginning?
With Reagan and UN.
What was it before Majestic? There's always something before that Majestic. That's what kills me. Because when you bring up
Air Force had
Majestic,
the blue book.
it brings up fucking, what's his name from fucking, it brings up that comedian every time you put Majestic in.
Jim Carrey, the Majestic.
Yeah, I know. It brings him up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Yours was above Majestic.
Above. That's what I need. Thank you, Candy.
Above Majestic documentary trailer.
Above.
So maybe this is something like human nature that what they call it, where you see things in rocks and stuff. What do they call that? You see things?
Pareidolia?
Yeah, pareidolia, but it's with words. Maybe
you guys
our
want to
brains.
watch it? You want to watch it?
I don't think you can do that. You're gonna like make Tyler lose his channel. You can't.
Yeah,
No, it says I can rent it or buy it.
Yeah, but you can't play it live while you do that because then
Why
it's
not?
a strike.
Why would it be a strike?
It's a copyright
strike.
infringement.
Copyright.
Even though I bought it?
Yeah, because it's like basically copying it and distributing it out to a bunch of people for free.
I didn't buy it. Street didn't buy it. Candy didn't buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
I see what you're saying.
I think it's no different if you buy someone's CD and play it on YouTube. They can hit you with a copyright strike.
So if I have a porn and it's just me, you can't copyright.
Hell, they probably give you kickbacks. That's a totally different industry there.
I asked my mom, the most famous line from ET, and she writes me back with nothing but hell. Shit damn, Chad in my collection. Penis breath. He came to me. I'm just like, I just need one line, mother. Stop it, Faith. You guys seen that movie, right? You remember all those quotes.
What movie?
E.T.
Oh, yeah.
Penis spread.
There was a lot of strange movies during
Did you
that
say
time
penis
frame.
spread? Did you just say penis spread?
Yeah, it's from E.T.
Penis spread? Did you say penis though? Penis spread?
Yeah, it's a line from the movie E.T.
I know what ET is, okay? And she's calling you penis spread.
No, she's quoting lines from E.T.
Yeah, Poltergeist came out around that same time, I think.
I don't know.
I freaking hate that movie.
Oh no, I like my new sword though. This fucking thing is phenomenal.
You know what movie I liked back in the 80s? I liked The Gremlins.
Oh yeah, they were awesome.
They were supposed to be trying to do a revamped version of The Gremlins, but it never went through because of COVID.
I like the theme song to that.
I don't remember what this theme song was.
Oh, it's a classic.
Did I have Mr. Miyagi though from The Karate Kid? Wasn't he the one that gifted them?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till Cobra Kai next season comes out. It's gonna fucking be awesome.
Cobra Kai doesn't use samurai swords, so please don't think that you could do that.
I was watching Karate Kid before you were in diapers. Okay, Candy?
Thanks for reminding all of us that you're old.
You know what Greg said, Candy? He said, "Listen here, Linda."
Yeah, I said, "Listen here,
You guys
Candy."
keep taking the stuff I say and then turning it into your own thing. It's just so annoying.
Hooli and Adam might remember it, but Kung Fu Fighting. I think the guy's name was Carl something. He came out with a song "Kung Fu Fighting" in the
Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah, in the early 70s, mid 70s.
Song. Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah. They
At
still
the
play
same
it.
time, you had Bruce Lee on the scene. You had what was
Carl
that?
Douglas.
Billy Jack was doing the movies.
Is that who it was? Street Carl Douglas?
Yeah, I think so. That was the singer's name.
Yeah.
It was almost like a one-hit wonder type dude. He never really had a lot of hits.
We have a stupid dance to go with that over here. And whenever they play it in the nightclubs, everyone does it.
They still play it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Good for them, man.
It's a staple.
Do you
Gives
dance,
me
Adam?
goosebumps every time I hear it.
I dance badly. You know what? Before COVID hit,
We're white, Adam. We all we're
white
white,
men.
man.
White men
Accept
can't
it.
dance. You know what though? Before
And
COVID,
white man can't jump.
yeah, good film. Before COVID, I used to
Tequila
do
lies to you.
salsa. Huh?
Tequila makes you think you can dance.
Yeah.
Tequila makes you not give a shit. You still can't
I've
dance. You just don't give a shit.
I've had some bad hangovers on that stuff. So yeah, bad
And tequila
hangovers.
makes you take your pants off. That's it. That I was thinking it. That's what people say.
All I can picture is the song Timber.
Have you had tequila with the worm in the bottom, where you
my
bite
mom has.
you bite into it?
Mezcal. Yeah, I think you're just supposed to swallow it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you meant to bite into it to release the chemicals.
Either way.
I did that in college. It was not good. Not good.
Well,
Yeah.
it's going to hit my stomach and it'll break apart.
Yeah.
They used to say you could hallucinate on it, but I never hallucinated. Did you guys?
No.
I don't think that's what they call hallucination.
I know you guys are all gonna be you're all gonna be watching Above the Majestic tonight. Watch.
Nah.
No, you said.
Hey,
I've
Candy,
got
what'd you think
other-
of that? What'd you think of the summary for that TV show?
I didn't even get to look at the summary.
Oh, you gotta read the summary. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit.
Did you guys watch Behind the Curve on Netflix about flat earthers? That was interesting.
No.
You didn't watch that?
Didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I kind of got into it a little bit on YouTube after watching it. But
So many things to get into.
I got bored of it after a bit. But they genuinely believe the Earth is flat.
I just
Passionately
don't see
believe
how
it.
that's possible, man.
Well, they have an answer for everything.
Weird.
Takes all sorts, doesn't it?
Well, if you was to take like they show like in up in space and whatever the labs and all that and up in space, when they put out water, it like the natural gravitation or whatever the natural forces of space turns it into like a round, type ball type thing. It's not like flat and splattered all over. It just kind of stays grouped together, maybe splits up, but it don't flatten out. There's no, I don't see how they can explain it. I'm not into physics and all that, whatever they call that type of studies. That makes no sense to me. Of course, then again, I don't think this is it's kind of a matrix, but no, it's
You know
here.
what, Street? I've heard them being asked many questions about flat Earth. I've never heard them being asked that about water in space. That's actually a really good question.
Anything in space is being bombarded from all sides with equal amount of pressure, if I'm not mistaken. So how on earth is something maintaining flat when it's being bombarded from all different directions with the same amount of force? Like Earth, we have a gravitational pull because of it sits on the axis, but everything outside of North and South Pole pretty much has the same amount of pressure. It varies a little, but
I
not
know,
too
but
much.
think about this. Like, honestly, think about this, Street. Like, I've listened to people on flat Earth. I've listened to this philosophy of what they've said on flat
That doesn't
Earth.
surprise me, Greg.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're supposed to say fuck you back, right?
No, I deserved it. I'll take it. I deserve
No,
that.
but I've listened to this flat Earth community, and I've paid attention a little bit to what they've said. And let me tell you, in a roundabout way, if you look at all the flight controls, they don't go around the world. They don't. They go certain directions. And it brought up a good concept of why they only go certain directions. If you really look up everything and how the flight patterns go in the whole United States, and they never go around the world.
Yeah, now hold on.
Well, they go around, but in a certain way. They don't go down south.
So how do you explain if you're up in even walking or driving, or especially in a plane flying towards a sunrise, say you're flying east and it's dark when you start and you can see the horizon curving all around. Have you ever been up, you've flown before, right? In a jetliner,
Yeah.
20,000 feet.
Yeah. I'm
the earth, you can see it's curved. And how do you explain it's dark? You see the curve, you're up in the air, and then here comes the sun on the other side and goes past you.
It's a weird thing, you know what I mean? Because I would have to say I've been to Antarctica, okay? And I'll tell you one thing. There is something when you're in Antarctica, you cannot go far. I mean, like when you're in Antarctica, and I will specifically say from my point of view, and I'm not a flat earth person, I'm not. But I will tell you one thing. When you're in Antarctica and you're in the North Pole or wherever the fuck you're off, South Pole or whatever, when you're there, there is something there that you cannot get farther beyond. I'm going to tell you right now. It is so fucking cold. There's so fucking much ice. There's so many fucking walls of ice. You cannot get past a lot of shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is so much shit. And it makes you throw up a red flag of what the fuck is going on in Antarctica that you cannot see. And I've been there. And trust me, and I'm one that I was freezing my fucking ass off. Okay? And I paid $200,000 for this trip. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you go to Antarctica, I'm telling you right now, it would make you think right now with the flat earth, it would make you believe, because due to the fact you cannot go so far. The ice is so fucking, it's so huge. The ice is so, and if you want to go farther and farther, the weather gets worse and worse and worse, no matter where you go. And there's no way an airplane, a flight, anything, whatever, is not going above Antarctica.
Yeah, they do.
No, I'm telling you right now, where I was at.
How did you get there? By boat or by plane?
I got there by plane, then by boat, and then by fucking wolves. I mean, my Siberian Huskies on a fucking trail. There is no fucking possible way that a fucking plane is going over a certain amount of Antarctica. It's impossible.
Hey, Greg, the chat room wants to know if can you show us your receipts, please?
It was a hunting expedition for penguins, killer penguins.
That was like 10 years ago. That was
Greg, did you say $200,000? Is that what you said?
It was about $170,000 or $200,000 that I had to do this whole trip. I didn't pay for the whole thing. My ex paid for the whole thing mostly. I didn't pay for it. I probably paid about $70,000. She paid for the rest.
What did it include? I mean, bloody hell. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Well, we went to the ice igloo. So we had an ice igloo. So we were like in a hotel. Like it was like this whole.
With hookers and blow?
Yes.
I mean, blow the size of Antarctica. Jeez, Greg. You're gonna tell a stinker just to let a little stinker lie out.
It was fun. It was fun. Trust me. I was
for $200,000. I'd want to keep the igloo. I would.
I have heard.
I'm telling you right now. It wasn't. And so to see the whole lighting system and everything, that was phenomenal. But I'm telling you right now, there is no fucking way a plane, I don't care who it was, there is no way a plane went over this whole fucking thing. It's impossible because the fucking weather that was so bad constantly. It wasn't something like it was fine for like 5-10 minutes, and then all of a sudden a fucking shitstorm just came in. It was constant. It was like every 5 to 20 minutes a fucking shitstorm came in. It was really bad. So there's no way a plane went over the Antarctica. I just don't believe it. To me personally, okay, I believe in a flat Earth. I don't know. I don't believe in that. But that's just my opinion. But do I believe a plane could go over the Antarctica? Like in certain directions? Yes, in certain directions. But in certain locations, there's no fucking possible way a plane could go over Antarctica. It's just impossible. With the whole snowstorm that is constantly going on through Antarctica, it's impossible. There's no way. It's just impossible. I mean, you can't. Even the guys that were there, like when I was there, like guys that had helicopters and shit, and we were at, and I even went to the sheriff's department, and I was at the sheriff's department, and I was even at the forest rangers department. I mean, I was literally like all over the place. And people even said, there's no fucking way. They have to wait hours and hours just to get a helicopter. And a helicopter can't even fucking go out there.
Hey, Greg, I got a question for you. Is that where you get your helicopter off from? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I do know as long as there's oxygen in the air, the United States has a plane that can fly in it. For example, in the 80s, it's called the A6 Intruder. It'll fly through a hurricane. It'll fly through any weather pattern on this planet at any given time. You just have to find a pilot that has the balls to strap himself in the cockpit to do it. As long as there is air in the atmosphere, we have jets that will fly it. Fact. Hell, we got those C-130s that fly through fucking hurricanes, man, and those things are huge. They're like, I don't know, DC-10 size or bigger. They're huge. They'll fly through.
Crazy.
Yeah, they'll fly right through the eye of the hurricane. You're talking 140, 150 mile per hour winds. And that's a big, we have little aircraft, 1 and 2 seaters. Hell, a fighter, any fighter we have, what's the new one we got? The A-22 or whatever, that stealth one? It'll fly over Antarctica, guaranteed. There's oxygen in the air, it'll fly it.
Yeah, well, that's how you look at it, though, you know. But hey, have you went over to Antarctica?
Wasn't it Admiral Byrd? Admiral Byrd did a bunch of flights over. I
think. Is that what he claims? Is that just, you know what I mean? I guess I climbed over. I fucking climbed up fucking Mount Everest. Y'all gonna believe it anyways, so it don't fucking matter, right? Right? I was there. I'm telling you right now, I was there. There's no fucking possible way. I'm telling you right now. There's no possible way with people flying over Antarctica. There's no fucking possible way people could fly over Antarctica. I'm just telling you.
What are you saying prevents an aircraft from flying over that airspace?
That much fucking snow and that much fucking wind that goes through Antarctica, you have to literally hide down in a goddamn fucking tunnel. Or you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. That's all there is. You're frozen. You're dead. You're frozen. You're done.
So you're saying that the cold messes with the engines and the mechanism, the fuel, and all that.
Everything. You're done. You're done. You're done. The cold, everything. You cannot fly over Antarctica. When that fucking storm comes through, you're done. It's over. You either luck out or you don't luck out. You better be going fucking 1,000 miles an hour because you ain't gonna make it. If you don't get over Antarctica, going 1,000, 2,000 miles an hour, you're fucking done.
Well, what scares me, I think all the major nations have expeditions or like huts down there where they claimed a little area to do research. And I've seen documentaries of an ancient map written, I'm guessing like 1500, 1200, whenever it was written. It's about that time frame where it shows trees. It shows Antarctica when back then they didn't even know Antarctica existed, but it actually shows trees, like a green space. So what if all these countries are down there drilling? And I believe I've seen a movie about this. When they start bringing up these cores, maybe there's some germs and viruses and shit down there that has been frozen in time, and then we're releasing it now. And the fact that they haven't been around for tens of thousands of years kind of means we don't have a immune system built up to these viruses that they're pulling out of there.
I'm just saying, you can't make it no matter what. You know what I mean? You can't.
I'm pretty sure they recently found some new life forms underneath the Antarctic shelf. I'm sure they drilled down through the ice and put a camera down there, and I'm sure there was some life forms in the sea that shouldn't have been there, and they're new to science.
That's good.
I think that was Antarctica.
Interesting.
Could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Discovering new things all the time, aren't we?
But I'm just saying, you can't make it. It doesn't matter. Any plane can't make it over Antarctica for long, unless you're a fucking Speedy Gonzales. I'm just telling you right now, it's impossible.
Well, if you're 20, you're saying not even 20, 30,000 feet above it. You're saying it can't. I can understand if you're 1,000, 2,000.
If you're way above it, I mean, if you're way above it, you're not going to see shit down below. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're trying to fly through it, you will never make it.
I have heard helicopters. There's times when there's blizzards, they can't land because of visibility and cross currents and all that shit. It's just too dangerous for them to land helicopters.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? You're not going to be able to see anything, is what I'm saying. So if somebody flew like way, way up in the clouds or whatever and went above, they ain't going to see shit. They ain't going to know what's going on above anything of Antarctica. Does that make sense?
Well, we have sonar.
Watch that movie, Majestic. What's it called? Above the Majestic? Yeah. Watch Above Majestic. Above Majestic. Watch it. It's going to make you think a little bit outside the box.
Just a little bit. Oh shit.
Well, I find it funny that people get paranoid when they talk about, just like when you get paranoid in certain groups talking against God. You don't want certain groups to hear you talk about. I mean, there's certain it makes people uncomfortable.
You don't want to talk about God.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Seriously. But it's that type of uncomfortable when you start, because it's the unknown. The unknown scares people.
I'm just saying, when I was there, the trainers, let's put it this way, the trainers were there, and it was it was fucking scary, because the trainers, like, a fucking snowstorm came in, and it was like every fucking 15 minutes, he's like, I gotta dig a hole. And we had to lay in a hole, and we had to put this like aluminum foil. It was like, you remember those, like when firemen use, like
you wear aluminum foil hats?
No, like when the firemen, like if you're in the woods, the firemen that cut down the trees, they have the foil bags.
Flame retardant.
Yeah, and it goes over you. And they had to use it every time we did, just to get to the hotel. It took us 4 hours to get to the hotel. 4 hours.
They didn't have valet or anything for you?
No, it took 4 hours to get to the hotel. The one woman I was with, she was scared shit. I was scared too. Trust me, I was fucking shit my bed. I was like, fuck, I'm dying. This is over. I'm gonna freeze my ass off. They're gonna put me in a popsicle. And I was like, I'm dead. I mean, she was fucking crying. I mean, it took us 4 hours just to get to the hotel where we were going in the middle of nowhere. And this was some crazy shit. I mean, this wasn't something to joke about. Like this whole guy, this guy was like, he had to dig this hole and then he had to put this tarp over us. It was like aluminum foil, it was like steel or some shit and everything. And you could hear the fucking, like the snowstorm just come through. It was like within every half an hour, the snowstorm came through Antarctica. So for a plane to go through Antarctica is pretty phenomenal if they could get through Antarctica. That's all I'm saying. I've been there, and for a plane to get through it, I give them props because there's no fucking possible way a plane can make it through Antarctica. That's just my belief. That's just me. That's just my opinion. There's no fucking way a plane could ever get through on a certain point in Antarctica. And it took 4 hours just to get to the hotel. And it took 4 hours, well, no, it took 7 hours to get out of that to get to the ship that we had to get to that was breaking the ice because the ice is so fucking, I mean, there was people, and I'm not going to say this in a bad way. And I'll tell you one thing, which made me feel really bad, which made me cry. I almost cried. I almost literally cried when I seen people and they're seals, like they're seals, you know what I mean, animals, and they're lined up on the edge by the water, and it literally made me cry almost. I really got teary-eyed when I watched how people, what they do to seals. Has anybody ever seen what people do to seals? Has anybody
Baby
ever?
ones.
All of them, the grown-ups, everything.
Beat them over the head with a wood club.
It's a wood club. I mean, these are long wooden sticks.
I think they got lead in the middle of them too, man, for impact.
I don't even know what they have.
It's almost like a spear or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when I walked and they were showing me and they said, you don't want to watch this, keep walking. And I watched these people, and I'm talking 12 to 20 people have these big wooden sticks, and they were pounding these seals. They literally just smacked them up inside the head.
What nationality were they?
I didn't even pay attention. I was so hurt. I mean, these guys, and you couldn't see them because they're all closed up in their jackets, and they were literally like beating these fucking seals. And it made me think, like, we really don't see what's really going on in this world. I mean, these people are sitting here beating these seals in one hit. I mean, it's in one hit. Like, they hit these seals in one hit, and these seals are dead. And I was literally like, I got so teary-eyed. I was crying almost. And it was pretty sad to watch what you see, what you guys don't see, and what certain people, what you watch on TV, but to see it in real life and walk across it. And you have to keep moving because these motherfuckers will kill you. Because that's their job. That's their job. That's what they do. That's what they get paid to do. And
Well, you gotta think
you're
about this, Greg. What's their source of food when you're in Antarctica?
you got all kinds of source of food.
I mean, besides fish, what else you got when you're up in the icy region?
All I know is I ate fish and I hated fucking fish. And when I got home, I fucking had diarrhea for fucking 4 weeks. That's all I know.
You see my point? They gotta have some other source of food. Here in America, we got like so much.
Well, you had tuna, you had all kinds of shit. But
you know what I'm saying? Besides fish, maybe like because fish is probably the only thing that you can survive up there, but mainly very few.
Well, they had fruit. They had fruit there because due to the fact that it was a resort off in the middle of nowhere, and you paid thousands of dollars.
But we're talking about the people that survive out in the cold. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's why they probably clubbing the.
What did they eat?
Food besides fish.
What
it's called
did they?
survival of the fittest, my dude.
What did they eat?
That's what I'm saying. It was back in the old days, and back in Antarctica and Alaska, they would fish. They would also have probably seals to eat because that was their source of food. Just like we farm chickens and we kill the chickens and we kill cows for meat and stuff like that. That's the real world and the reality of the whole situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I find interesting is populations around the North Pole and South Pole look a lot alike.
Yeah,
even though they're on the opposite poles. Eskimos or whatever you want to call them, they look a lot alike.
All right, guys, I'm falling asleep here, so I'm going to bid you all good night.
Enjoy
the rest. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
Good night,
Have
Adam.
a good one, Adam.
All right, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Peace. Where did Greg go? But when you get another beer. Greg, I got some beer right here, motherfucker. Oh, Candy left, did she? Yeah, Candy left.
I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice either. That's probably why Julie's on mute.
I was staring out into space.
I'm surprised she left.
Well, like I said, I find it interesting that people are uncomfortable talking about aliens.
I mean, I'm not comfortable. It's just like, I mean, I don't really talk about it like that because I mean, like Adam said, I'm ignorant when it comes to knowing about all about aliens because I was never really into it, and more so, I never really experienced like abduction or anything like that, or seen anything like that, That's why I don't talk about it.
Street, I don't have anything to share. I just don't know anything about aliens.
Same here. I was more of a zombie guy. I can tell you all about the Walking Dead, zombie apocalypse, and how to survive and all that shit.
Well, I think it was like 71, 72. I was like 9, 10 years old, and Chariots of the Gods came out with I can't remember the guy's name, Von Gonigan or something, but Chariots of the Gods came out, and it really piqued my attention. I had older brothers that was into like Eastern philosophy, meditation, hippies, and it started leading me down since I was about 10. And it all makes sense. It makes sense of all these religions. It just adds up. There's no denying it doesn't. You can't say it does not add up.
I mean, it's plausible aliens may or may not exist. We don't know until we actually know that there's zero proof on it. You know what I'm saying? Just instead of he said, she said shit. You know what I mean?
Well, the facts speak for themselves. just one simple fact, there's hundreds and thousands of pyramids all over the world, created all at different. I mean, these are cultures that had no idea the other existed.
Okay, so street. Where? Okay, so somebody brought up a good question about the pyramid thing. Okay.
About what?
About the pyramid thing, about the Egyptians and stuff like that. So why is it that the Egyptians had electricity without electricity?
They had batteries, they had all that stuff over there. If
I know, why aren't we running a house off of their electricity that they used to make?
I think it ties into the pyramids mathematically and like architecturally, it is impossible. I'll say that again, impossible that all these cultures came up with these calculations. All their architects and builders had the same information. That is impossible unless it was given to them. And the only way it could be given to them is by, well, let's see. According to the religions, gods fly around and come from space. They come from the heavens.
Well, let me ask you this, Street. How do archaeologists learn their about the past lives?
How what?
How do archaeologists learn about past lives?
Past histories?
Yeah, and through what?
Studying the artifacts that they dig up.
You just hit the nail on the head. Artifacts, keyword. And I guarantee what happened is maybe archaeologists or maybe certain type of people went back through the whole past lives and the history of the cultures and found something that they saw was interesting and used it to their own good. That's just how I see it.
Well, you have all these cultures that basically have the same building technologies. And even today, especially South America, man, there's some places down in South America that it looks as if these 300-400 ton boulders were melded together. Like you can't even put a piece of rice paper through the cracks, man. And they're not square. There's like there's a couple places down there. There's this one, I can't remember the name of it. Teotihuacan or something maybe. But legend has it around the area of all the cultures, even to this day, said the city was built from the gods, man. The gods came down and built it. And they have these black rocks that has these intricate 3D shapes cut into them. And they're saying there's right angles in it. They're saying it is impossible for the culture with the tools that they had on hand to make these things. They're saying today with lasers and our technology, we would be hard pressed to still create these. And they were like interlocking blocks.
You know what this whole thing reminds me of? It reminds me exactly of, I think I'm right on this, but don't quote me on it, Albert Einstein and how he created the whole, was it Einstein? Whoever created the atom bomb for the USA.
No, that was Oppenheimer.
Was it?
Oppenheimer. I might have butchered his name, but Oppenheimer.
I know they mentioned it in the TV show Hunting Hitler. I think it was
Oppenheimer.
Who was the legendary and famous German?
Oh, he's the one who Braun. He's the one who did the propulsion system.
It was Einstein, the atomic bomb. That's where the whole his whole theories came into play. Because he was German and he did not work directly on the atom bomb, but he helped create it, in other words.
Yeah, I think he was a contributing factor.
Yep. And you know what? He was German, and had he not contributed to the USA, think about it. He would have been helping the Germans and the Nazis, and we would have been fucked. That's what this whole shit is.
he was a German Jew that came over here before the war started. He saw the writing on the wall. I think he came over in the 30s, maybe, before the
Yeah,
shit
but
hit the fan.
if he had not done what he did, he might have been helping the Nazis, not realizing what was going on, and we'd be in a different situation right now.
Well, Adam, it happened to his homeland on those V-1 and V-2 rockets that Hitler was continuously bombarding London and England with. Braun. Von Braun is the one who developed those, and he's the one who did our Apollo missions and the Apollo missions. Whatever stage rocket that is, I think they still use it to this day, man. But we captured him. He came over, he hid from the Germans, and we gave him amnesty and brought him over with us. You're right. If it wasn't for those players, yeah, we'd be screwed. We'd be speaking German right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that above the Majestic, I've heard people talk about it. Now that you mention it, that's the one where the reptiles supposedly were helping Germans, and the people that created the Anunnaki, the ones that look like us, was on our side. Which kind of, if you look at the Bible, the devil is always represented by a snake. And then you got the staff with the two snakes going up, and then you have this invisible white bearded god, Caucasian, whatever you want to call him.
It'd be crazy if the devil was actually the representation of what the Knights Templars used to worship. There was a certain demon, or what do they call it, deity, that they worship.
I've come to believe that what Christianity talks about between God and the devil was a scientist of the group. He's the one who was genetically doing it. It was like Star Trek. You had Captain Kirk and you had Bones. Well, Captain Kirk kept killing. I mean, if you read the Old Testament, God is killing anybody and everybody, man. He just raving hell on the planet. He's just vicious. Then you have the battle, and it's weird that God, the all-powerful, all-knowing, sent an army, his archangel Michael, and all his army to go defeat the devil. I still have, why didn't God do that himself? He sent an army out after the devil, which kind of goes into Hinduism, the gods fighting. It plays a role in even Indian folklore, religion. Worldwide, man. That's not a coincidence. Once again, here we go.
Was God alive when he told that person?
Was what?
Was God alive when he told Michael to?
Well, I forget what they found it. I believe where they found the Dead Sea Scrolls. If not Egypt, but they found a tablet of kings that went back, might have been Mesopotamia. Basically, I think it's a lineage of kings, and there's some kings in there that ruled, they say, for 10,000 years. Now, we know that's not, as a human, we're saying, I call bullshit, man. Well, if you have technology, now if you have their advanced technology, yeah, I think there could be some potion out there that will, rejuvenate, or they're like half human, half man, like the Bionic Man. That's feasible.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation?
Yeah.
Then you go to something, gods or anything. That's, your soul's a totally different thing. It's your energy, it's your essence. I don't think that can ever be, once it's created, it can never be uncreated.
And that's my point. What if it was the 10,000 years was a part of the reincarnation?
Like the Dalai Lama type thing, the way it's the same person coming back and they just go out and find them that type thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because astrology, where there's 12 signs, there's 12 Greek gods, there's 12 months, there's 12 hours, there's 12 disciples, 12 shows up a lot across the board, all the way around the planet. So reincarnation, like,
So we're all gonna watch Above Majestic tonight. Watch what you all watch tonight.
I like watching that Ancient Alien show where they're finding all these artifacts all over the world and linking them together.
Oh no, my video got shut down tonight. Why isn't that some shit?
What video and for what?
Huh?
What video and what did it get shut down for?
Oh, my video got shut down. Did you see that shit?
No.
Yeah, it got shut down on YouTube for the first time. I've never seen some shit like that. It got shut down.
For what?
Oh, you want to see the video?
May have already. I don't know.
Let's watch a video. Hold on. I'll bring it up. You guys talk. Hold on. Let me go grab another beer because we're going to need another one for this excitement.
Street, I do believe it's foolish to think we're alone. I'm not very alien literate.
You believe what?
I said I do believe it's foolish for us to think we're alone in the universe.
Right.
I think there's definitely a possibility of aliens out there.
Pretty arrogant, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if we believe that there are, I mean.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I don't care what other people
I still like my samurai sword.
I don't care what other people believe, but my personal take is that it's just, it's foolish to think we're alone in this earth.
I just have a hard time grasping the fact of the billions of dollars and time and effort people are taking to go to Mars when we can't even fucking take care of this planet. Where is your priorities, people?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me, man. That's like my house is falling apart and I'm going over to neighbors helping them, man. What the fuck? Unless they see something that we don't know.
All right.
I do know if you leave nature alone, nature will take care of itself. That's what it's good at. Everything that's a part of it will naturally blend into it. Ironically, we don't blend in nowhere. We just fucking destroy.
You got that right.
That's unnatural. I don't think there's any other animal on this planet that out and out destroys things on purpose. It's not in their makeup. So why us?
And it gets quiet. And Street's like, yeah, go on.
We're anticipating this video, Greg.
I know. I gotta open my beer.
So what did it get taken down for?
Privacy. I think somebody fucking called in on it. Was it Barbara or was it Capro? One or the other.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting is right.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, correct. I'm gonna find out pretty soon who it was.
Greg, did you say privacy or piracy?
Privacy. Like privacy, like your privacy, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Can you see my screen?
Yep. Let's ride this horse till the buzzer.
All right, so let's see if you guys could hear it good though. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I had to upload another one. Where's it at?
Did one of Bill's get taken down too?
A lot of people are getting taken down right now, so hold on.
Hell, let me go check mine, man. What the hell?
Where's my one video? This is not the video because the guy took it down, so I can't see all this. Where's my normal? Where's my video uploaded? Oh, right there. Upload it right there. Right? Can you guys hear it good though? Did you guys see that one or no? No?
That was interesting.
I wasn't looking. Sorry.
What are you looking at?
I'm doing other stuff, Greg.
What are you doing?
Research.
I'm looking for some paperwork that I can't find right now. Honest. Sorry.
Okay, Huli. You go do your investigation. I know what you're doing over there. Okay. I know what you're doing, Huli. You little private little girl. I know what you're doing over there. Okay, Huli. Yeah, you can fool everybody else, but you can't fool me, Huli.
I'm not trying to fool anyone about anything.
Yeah, that's why you're a mod on every channel. Come on, Huli.
Come on. Are you really going to hold my moderation against me? Have I ever moderated you?
No, because I didn't give it to you.
No. I mean, have I ever moderated against you in another room?
Yeah, hey.
I think once or twice, but I think you were talking smack bad about someone, so.
I always talk smack bad about somebody, so it's just normal for me, you know?
But I'm not like running around like tapping people out of rooms because just for fun. It doesn't get me off. I
don't know, Huli.
I mean,
I love you, Huli, but I don't know. I'm just saying.
J Master can say it. I mean, if he drops the F-bomb a couple times.
Does anybody know you, Huli?
Yeah. Then he gets a little wrench.
Well, who knows you? Who knows you?
Like in person, no one.
Exactly. I rest my case.
What is your case?
Who wants a wrench?
What is your? I don't even need a wrench.
I'm gonna come and visit you, Huli. And
no, you're not.
Yes,
she said, "Hell to no, you're not."
You're threatening. You're threatening me, Greg. You're threatening
me. You love me.
Hey, that's the first thing don't feel.
That was some funny shit. You gotta love Huli.
I'm kidding around.
Hey, Greg.
I'm coming to visit. Hulu, whatever you want to call it. I'm coming to visit you, baby.
No, you're not.
See, it's
If I'm not mistaken, Hulu lives in Quantico, Virginia.
You're
Street, you're hilarious. I love you.
You're right around the corner.
Hey, so am I, Greg.
I'm coming to see you pretty soon too, again, because you
Fuck
need
yeah,
a
dude.
visit. You need a visit.
My sister's gonna be quiet as a mouse again too. So I swear to God on that one.
You need a visit. You need a visit. You need to cool down.
Yeah, dude. For sure.
You need to cool down.
I've got so much going on. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't even know if I can say that all this damn shit.
Well, not with that. You just need to stop. I mean, you need to stop worrying about everything else and everybody else. Fuck everybody
Just like
else.
everything keeps stacking on top of each other. I mean, Jesus
Just
Christ.
worry about yourself. Don't worry about everybody else.
Yeah.
Life
I'm just
is
saying all the stuff that I got going on with myself.
Life's too short to be miserable.
Yeah. I guess I won't be like what's his fucking name? Fuck. Ralph. There you go. That's it out loud. I was thinking it.
I know. Ralph is miserable.
Yeah.
There used to be a time when I'd wake up in the morning, get coffee, have that first morning cigarette, and couldn't wait to go on my laptop to look at YouTube and the new information that Forrest put out with weekly words, or is there a new scrapbook? And now I just leisurely, after about an hour waking
Which
up,
drama's
I
coming
go
out?
on just to see if any of my videos have been taken down or if I got any copyright strikes or what's going on with my videos, man.
I got a question for you, Greg. Who's gonna be the next drama queen / king of the week?
Who?
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
I'm just fucking with you, Huli.
I know.
I really don't have no drama or nobody that I can put on there right now because everybody's been kind of quiet lately.
I got another question for you, Greg. So I was kind of listening while I was taking a shower. That's why I was on mute and had my camera off. But I was listening to you. I don't want to say pointing fingers at K-Bro, but let's be honest here. If K-Bro was reporting you for copyright, don't you think you would at least gotten a message from her?
Well, first
before
of
she
all, it was at 52 seconds. So whatever was in 52 seconds of the video, around about that 52 or 3 seconds, everybody looks at what that 52 or 53 seconds it said in the email somebody complained about. So we're roundabout was that location on that video. So hold on, let's go to the 53.
So Tyler, just FYI, if anyone watches this video, this one will probably get taken down as well.
So let's go to the 53. Let's see
Greg
what
just showed it.
Oh, so we got that at 55. So it had to be Barbara.
That's why I was saying that, because Barbara would, if anything, she's probably gonna get a letter for that shit too, is what I'm saying.
All right, so let's see. Because it said 53 seconds into the video. Hold on.
I know K-Bro would have sent you an email or at least even a
Well,
message.
no, K-Bro would have texted me.
That's what I'm saying. K-Bro would have texted you and let you know, like, I appreciate this or something like that, you know?
It wasn't a copyright, it was a privacy infraction, right?
Can you see my Gmail loading? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Street, didn't you say that you get like the IP address or whatever of whomever filed that?
Yeah, it was a copyright strike, and it was it tells you who the person account name is, but then again, that means nothing. You can make up an account. Like if I hit you, Huli, with a copyright strike, it would stay mysterious van life Adventures with Street Scenes flagged you for copyright.
Oh, okay. So it's only for copyright, not for privacy or
I
Alright,
don't.
so,
Yeah, I
anything
don't
like
know. I've
that.
never got a privacy hit. I've only got a
Okay.
one copyright strike.
Do you want me to hit you with privacy?
yeah, look,
Tom?
look.
Smack me, Hooli. Hit me with that.
Hey,
Rick.
you guys can see it right now, right?
Yeah.
See?
Hold on, let me finish reading it. Help Center article. YouTube legal support. Well, I think it's no question who filed it. Sincerely, the YouTube legal support team. Who's been talking about the legal support? I've heard that name come out of a person's mouth a few times. I'll be honest, when I got hit with my copyright and I had to
Yeah, but
you have to go through
but I'm saying this video has nothing to do with anything. It's all showing what's been going on. You see
it don't matter. It's a privacy issue, man. You showed someone's private emails without their permission, or private texts without their permission.
Texas.
Well, I don't think you're allowed to.
Okay, so now I'm allowed to go on video and talk about her like she does me, right? Because they will remove her video by talking about me in my name and where I live and my business. So I'm allowed to do that. Is that so? Let's get this. All these chats that she's been doing, but I'm allowed to go on video and say what I want to say, correct? Because that's what YouTube is telling me right now. You see where I'm coming from?
Honestly, I don't even know, man. They got so many rules and
No,
regulations.
but you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So first of all, they won't take on her videos for saying my full name, what business I own, what I do. They won't take it down. But yeah, if I post clips of her chat that she's already made, it's not right. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So this is where we're getting to the bottom of it for YouTube. So YouTube is saying we're not allowed to do this, but we're allowed to do the other thing.
We're allowed to talk, but we're not allowed to show private texts.
Correct. You see that? You see my point?
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, I've never knew what the terms and conditions were until I got hit with the copyright and I started researching all the stuff YouTube had available. I'm like, shit, if I would have, hell, it's right there. If I would have read, I just never took the time to read their rules and regulations or whatever they call it.
Well, what does it say? Oh, is that 051?
051. Somebody complained at 51 seconds into the video.
So what's at 51?
No, I think it's 51 seconds, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
51
saying, yeah.
seconds. Somebody complained at 51 seconds.
So what is that 51? That's the question.
Nothing.
Who was at 50 seconds? Because it might have had to be even before that.
Oh, right there. The email. Barbara Anderson's email. Right there.
What does the email say?
Yep, the email.
There's
Barbara
your answer.
complained. Barbara complained.
Okay, so we know we can't use emails.
So we know
Lesson
we
learned, man. Move on. You can't use emails.
can't use emails, so we get rid of the
You can
emails.
talk about we can talk about emails, but we can't show them. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we can't, yeah, that's what it's saying. We can show them, but we can't talk about them.
No, we can't show them, but we can talk about them. I don't know. Question mark?
No, we can't put them on a video, but yeah, we can talk about them on live feed.
Interesting.
Isn't that fucked up?
I guess it goes back to the opinion and creative liberties.
Yeah. So you can't make a video about emails, but yeah, you could talk about them live on video. Isn't that weird?
Because it's verbally, it's hearsay. When you have the actual email, you're stating fact.
So technically, if I go on live and then I show the email live, I'm okay. But if I just make it,
No, I don't think so, Greg.
well, no, that's what it's saying right now. It's saying if I make a video and I put an upload of emails, it's not okay. But if I go live and I'm showing the email live, it's okay. You see where I'm coming from? It's not okay if I make a video, just a short clip of emails. That's not okay.
Here's the thing, and I think you should not be showing anyone else's private email information. And the reason being is, let's just say you had my email address. You're giving it out to the whole universe. I don't approve of that.
I see what you're saying there. That's a good point.
And
That's
especially
good.
when you're having issues with these people. So I respect that. I think that's a smart and fair decision. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
so-
I don't want to get spammed from the YouTube universe.
So taking that same train of thought, Hooli, the fact that someone released personal information on Greg that was not available to the public, isn't that the same thing?
I agree that if I don't know the rules. I'm just saying doxing, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the idea. Period. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm so private about my information is because I don't want it out there.
Plus, you live in Quantico.
I actually live in a van down the river. Down by the river. But the street is black. So I don't know if that really qualifies.
I haven't even seen a picture of you. You keep hiding your picture.
Dude, I had a picture up for months. Multiple pictures.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to be known for what I say, not what I look like. And I've told you a million times.
Yeah, you still gotta be sexy. You still gotta be sexy.
I told you I'm ugly as hell, and I don't want my face or anything on video. And I also, like, 99% of the time I'm doing other stuff. I was just down looking for paperwork. So
We have a common ground on what you just said, Hooli.
What's that? Living down in a van?
No, the fact that you want to be judged for your ideas and your opinions and your words.
Right. And you know, I will say this, last week, Greg, I said something that disagreed with what you said, and you said, "Where's your picture?" I was like, it doesn't matter where my picture is. If we don't agree, we can
disagree.
Verbally spar. Like, I'm okay with verbally sparring about stuff, like, as long as someone's not going to get their panties in a bunch.
But
I've actually heard.
But you know what, Hooli? After a year or 2 years of being on the show, have you not noticed that I have not went from bad to good? I mean, have you noticed that, like, from when I first started the whole channel, yes, it was a shit show, but I'm starting to try to get better and better, correct?
Hey, Greg, I don't know if you're sharing their screen, but you probably should take that down.
What do you mean?
Because you're giving out on Tyler's channel, you're giving out information about the chase. But you're giving out someone's email address. Does Carrie Smith want their email address out there?
They said to share it.
Okay. But okay, they said share the information, or they said share my personal email address?
Share it. Share the information.
Okay.
Should I close this down?
I would be mad if I was CH Smith.
Okay, so let's watch Bumblebee again. All right, that's right.
I mean, Street, do you want your stuff hanging out there? Did you
No.
send Greg an email? Okay.
There's drama train.
I will say for the past 2 years that I've been playing on, well, 3 years I've been playing on YouTube, there was a lot of people that say if you don't show your face or your real name, you don't exist, man. Your opinion doesn't matter. Flip side, Sean, he was doing these email me if you want to be on, and I was in a chat. I said, yeah, man. I emailed, yeah, I'd love to come on your live Zoom. He's like, well, you got to show your face. I said, man, how about if I show my baby picture? I'll put it up on screen. He's like, nope, it's got to be you, and you're. I think he even wanted my name too, or I couldn't go on his show. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense, man. None. And then even now I hear it. Yeah, if you don't have the guts to show yourself and give us your real name, then we don't want to hear you. I'm like, fuck, that sounds like mob mentality, man. You want my address, my PIN number to my debit card? I mean, come on, fuck you.
I mean, I've never asked you that.
No.
Just enjoy chatting.
Well, and everyone has different comfort levels, so either participate in what you can or don't. I mean, if Tyler wants to show himself like in the shower and it's not, and he's get him in trouble with YouTube, I'm at it.
Hey, Hooli already said, Tyler, you better show yourself in the shower.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's different extremes. Like he was in the shower.
Hooli, I'm gonna get in the shower for you, baby.
Goodness. You're so gross.
I'm just fucking
I know,
with you.
but I still have to say it back.
I'm gonna get in the shower just for
Please
you.
don't.
That'll be my next camera. Hey, how you doing, Greg?
When I first started doing videos 2.5, 3 years ago, Hooli jumped on me fucking hard, man. Everybody jumped on me hard. They fucking crucified. I got death threats. I got people telling me it's people like you that ruined the chase. I'd get these fucking people be saying, how dare you, man? We're decent. We're serious. I'm like, I'm fucking serious too, but it's a game. I'm going to have fun. They were like, it's people like you that ruined this shit. Get out of here.
I didn't say that kind of stuff, Street.
I don't get that. I don't get that. How you all get like I hear everybody gets death threats and they get fucking anonymous calls and people. Nobody fucking calls my house. Nobody fucking approaches my house. We had the one incident where one car went by, you know what I mean? One time in the whole year. Okay? That's just because bitch. Well, did I say it out loud? But I'm just saying, nobody ever sends me nasty emails. Nobody. So I don't understand where all of you guys get nasty emails and nobody sends me nothing nasty, really. Nothing. I don't get nothing nasty.
You need to start posting your email like you post other people's.
Well, they are. My email's posted now. It's been posted. It's in the description.
Hey, Street.
Yeah.
No. Hang on, just 2 seconds. Greg.
Email.
Tony wants your phone number.
1-800 eat sex.
What?
My phone number?
Yeah, because I can ask for your phone number.
All right. You want my home number? Hold on.
In chat. And Street Jeff said, or JK Pioneer said, so it was Street that ruined the chase. LOL.
Yeah. Well, I broke ground for Greg and everyone else, man. Everybody hated the fuck on me and got used to crazy, and then all these other people came in.
Street, I didn't understand what you were saying. Like the difference between treasure and chest, you never just said what the difference was. So I never understood what you were saying. And you just ran me in circles verbally in your videos. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on. Like you were running in through the cemetery and taking pictures of cemetery headstones and daffodils.
Hey, Lulu.
I was crazy, wasn't I?
Hang on, Greg. And I didn't understand what you were doing at all, and how it was related to the chase. And then you'd say these things that were related to the chase, and I was like, okay, I don't want to see anymore.
Well, there's a method to the madness, Huli. There was a method to the madness, and you have to understand, I was playing the thrill of the chase, plus I was playing a game with YouTube about the thrill of the chase. So I had like this double loop I was playing, and at the time, Forrest was alive. So trust me, I was sending shit to him. He knew what I was doing. I gave him a heads up. It had nothing to do with looking for the treasure chest. It had to do with, guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? Here, take a look at this. What do you think of this? Blah, 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 blah. That was my game. I was playing a game inside of a game.
That's funny. So what he's saying is he was fucking with y'all, in other words, just to see if y'all were cool for it.
And I was dead serious about like the chase and the focus and the poem and the books and stuff, because I was so new. So I didn't have time for the other antics.
Well, my first videos were 2019, late 2019, January 2019. Yeah, about 2 years. And I came out, my introduction to the fucking, I figured if I'm going to do this, I'm jumping in with both feet, man. I'm going to take my clothes off, get naked, and jump into the middle of all of them naked, running around, yelling and screaming. And I came in and did 3 videos saying I found it, and I'm going to show you on the 3rd video. So instantly, and when I watched you guys for a couple years in the shadows, and everything was so prim and proper, and everybody was jockeying for, I know more than you, and I have this many subscribers, and I just thought it was like, wow, these are some fucking uptight motherfuckers here, man. Let's have some fun. Let's party. And I jumped in and I ran and screamed for like a year and a half, man.
I think it's so much easier to perceive someone though talking like this, like talking, versus what you don't understand about a YouTube video, maybe.
Well, I already knew everybody was looking for information. So if I came out saying I had it, I had people's fucking attention. And then I start doing these stupid ass fucking 9-second videos, like running around cemeteries and everything. Every look, some of them, the songs, if you look at the songs, the date the song was uploaded, the person who uploaded it, it was all like any video I did, the song was related in words, lyrics, title, the person who uploaded it, the date it was uploaded, comments. I'd hide comments down in the like the comment section of the song. I got deep, man, but the only person that knew it was Forrest. I gave him a heads up before I did anything. That was my communications with him. I never talked about the chest.
Well, you talked about the treasure.
Well, yeah, I never
like,
talked to him about the chest.
Yeah.
I talked to him about treasure, yes, but I never talked to him about the chest.
No, I mean, you would post on your channel that you found the treasure.
Oh shit, I've said that. How many? Fuck, I can't. I lost track of how many times I've said I found it.
I couldn't wrap my head around that, like what you meant, but you found the life treasure, not the gold treasure, or not the chest, the bronze chest. So at the time I was totally baffled.
And you know, if no one watched it or care, I had a fucking killer time doing it, man. I was having fun. I still am having fun. I've gotten good at it. It's like anything. You do it long enough, not perfect it, but head towards, you learn from your mistakes.
Your peanuts were hilarious. Oh my God.
If you look at, I'll give you a little clue. If you look at how they are laid out on the table, that says something too. Well, I got a BA in psychology, man, from the Thrill of the Chase.
You got a BA in psychology.
I did, man. I got a BA in psychology, and I thank the Chase for it.
Greg said BA in psychology, my ass.
I call bullshit. How about you like that one?
Well, my theory is you can read about anything.
Go
out and implement it. Man.
Street. I got something for you. Fuck
he said, "What are you smoking?"
Fuck you. Fuck you, Street.
Hey, well, Tyler, like I said earlier, Greg, you ought to be thanking me, man. I paved the way for your crazy ass.
Hey.
I took a fucking beating, man, so you could do what you fucking do. You don't even fucking buy me a beer, man. Fuck you.
I'm gonna buy you a beer.
Street said I took an onslaught for your bitch ass.
Hey, you gotta love the Street.
I perceive Street like that beating a little bit.
Oh fuck.
He's over there with no underwear. We gotta
do man. It's like shit.
We gotta do a GoFundMe with no underwear.
Hey Tyler, if I pop out and back in, will you let me in? Because my Bluetooth turned off.
Oh, listen to me.
I'll be right back.
Must be headquarters calling her.
Yeah. FBI. There we go.
She'll come back with a game plan. Watch. She'll twist and turn something and get our thinking towards something. Watch.
I'm getting ready for bed. That's what I'm doing.
It's the Men in Black, motherfuckers.
You can't make this shit up.
No.
Right, Street?
Well, I'm just thankful I came across it and played the game, man. No matter, everybody played it, their game different. And I had a killer ass. I still am, man. I'm having a killer ass time doing this. I'm trying to figure out how I can keep doing it and not have the Thrill of the Chase involved.
It's gonna be.
I think I'm gonna start going to fucking little cities all throughout America in my van and interview just people off the street, random interview. Hey, how you doing, sir? How long you lived in this town? Is that right? What happened back in 1912, sir? Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Do you have family members around? Yeah, can we go talk to them too? have a little tag with a little one of those what are they plastic coated press pass.
Have your emoji.
Yeah, a little press pass.
Can't make this shit up.
Hell no, motherfucker.
Oops, I gotta go.
The hell is that?
I live by a fire station.
I was like, oh shit, Street's house is on fire or some goddamn shit. Like, you just fucking Christ, what the hell did you do now, Street?
I don't know, Street, but I really do like this fucking sword.
Oh shit.
This fucking sword is fucking phenomenal.
My two favorites of all time. Greg, looking at his baseball bat going, I love this baseball bat. And the second one, I love this samurai sword.
My baseball bat's right here.
Did you paint it black yet?
I'm getting there.
Sweet. I'm ready.
Is that a Louisville Slugger?
You're damn right, motherfucker. It came from me.
Now I got a samurai sword. Oh my god, this fucking thing is like, how am I gonna hang this thing up on my wall?
You know what, Greg? When you get that Game of Thrones shirt, you need to use that samurai sword instead of baseball bat. That'd be
Well,
some
the
cool
whole
shit.
thing is wood is going up so bad. I'm not paying fucking $4,000 for my chair.
Yeah.
The whole thing, wood is going up. That's the problem right now. So
For sure.
I can't do nothing.
True.
Oh fuck! I just cut myself.
What did we learn?
Motherfucker. Fuck. That fucker's sharp. Come to my house. See what happens. My woman
Street,
my
you
woman
can't make this shit up, bro.
You can't make this shit up. My woman bought me this. She was like, I'm buying you this. And she was like, I'm buying you this. I was like, look at this whole detail. She's like, I'm buying you a sword. And she bought this whole thing. You can't make this shit up. Street's like, I ain't stepping in Greg's house.
Well, no, I was thinking, when you first said your woman bought it, when you first brought it out earlier, I started thinking, shit, ain't no girlfriend or wife ever bought me any weapons.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I wonder why, man. Maybe is there something wrong with me? Why didn't I get any weapons, man? I didn't even get a pocket knife from any of them.
I know. Come on, the police didn't even come here for YouTube. Come on over. But I'm telling you, this fucking thing, holy shit, I've never seen a sword like this in my life. I've already cut my finger 3 times on this motherfucking blade. This thing is like, holy shit. I'm still like memorized. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this fucking thing is like,
I hate to be the grammar police, the Nazi police, however you call that shit, but it's mesmerized, not memorized.
memorized.
Mesmerized.
Memorized.
He's still saying the goddamn same shit.
I put a terrifying thought in my brain, man. The YouTube police knocking on your door. I think they're worse than the CIA, ain't they? They're like in between them and Men in Black.
I am Men in Black, motherfucker. I just need a black suit and I'll be good. I'll be ready to go.
YouTube police.
I know, but it was awesome though. Then I got this thing. Look at this.
I'm
thing.
the Fed police. What the
I'm
fuck?
the
Get
Fed
that
police.
fucking shit out of here.
I laughed my ass off because, yeah, and I'm the YouTube police.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck? Fuck you!
Hey, we're the YouTube police. Can we come in? Can we come in your house? That'd be some funny shit. You know, you have YouTube police. Oh shit. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm pooped.
Sounds good, bud.
Yep.
Peace out.
Been a good night, man.
It was a good night.
I think I'm gonna watch Above the Majestic.
Yeah, watch it. Watch
On
it.
Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at. So watch it and tell me what you think of this whole thing.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, call me, Street.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it definitely tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at my woman's house all day tomorrow. I can go. I have to go sign a loan tomorrow. So I have to go sign a loan. Get this loan. That's already signed. Paperwork's already ready. Gotta go sign this paperwork. Then I gotta go sign another fucking paperwork. Then I gotta do this fucking contract. And I gotta do this fucking contract. I got so much going on. And then I gotta go see Tyler in next month. And then I gotta go see fucking Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then I gotta go fucking interview people in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Fuck. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do I keep going?
That's what I'm wondering, bud.
That's what a lot of people wonder. How the hell does Greg keep going? I'm telling you, the day I die, I just die in my sleep. But you know what? My tombstone will say, he lived life to the fullest.
I thought I was gonna say kiss my ass.
And it's gonna say kiss my ass, and it's gonna say, I'm just saying.
If I had a tombstone, I want it big fucking letters. What the fuck are you looking at?
But the problem is, you guys all think I'm gonna be buried or whatever. I'm not. I'm being frozen. I already paid for my life insurance. I already signed off on it.
You did tell me that. You
Cryogenics.
told me that when we met.
Yeah, exactly. Tyler only knew. Tyler is the only third person I ever known my whole life. I'm being frozen. I'm not fucking. If I wanted to be fucking buried when I'm alive or fucking burnt when I'm alive, if I didn't want to be that, why the fuck would I want to be that when I'm dead? Fuck that shit. I don't want to be buried, and I don't want to be fucking burnt when I'm alive or dead. So freeze my ass, and I'm good to go. I've already signed off on the insurance paperwork, so I'm good. So when I die, my ass is frozen. Well, my head's frozen. My body's not frozen.
You'd be like that. What was it? It was some person that was frozen in a mountain somewhere, and some hiker saw it. I forget what it was. I have to look it up. Let's see.
It costs $150,000 for my life insurance for them to take me if something happens.
If I have my choice, like I got a heads up and I don't die in my sleep or an accident or something,
Right.
I want a barehanded fight a grizzly bear out in the wild.
No, I see what you're saying. But no, I'm saying I'm going to be frozen. I'm not going to be buried, and I'm not going to be fucking cremated. In the story, I won't want that when I'm alive. Why would I want that when I'm dead? Hell no. Fuck that shit. No. I'm going to be frozen. My ass is frozen. So you all can live your little lives and think that you're going to, you know what I mean? You can fucking live your little life and you want to do whatever you want to do. Be cremated or whatever, but I'm playing Russian roulette. I'm going to gamble on my life. I'm going to gamble.
That science will bring you back.
Yep.
Well, what about your soul, man? It's already left it. Do you think your soul's going to re-enter it?
I don't give a shit if it doesn't.
I just hear a bunch of pet cemetery stories going on, man. These people coming back soulless.
I don't give a shit about, as long as I know I'm still there.
You'll be like this fucker.
Yeah. Found it up in the Swiss Alps, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be Greg. Good old Greg.
They said he was murdered, man. He was chased down and murdered. They found arrows through him and stuff. Ozzy or something they call him. Name of the mountain is like Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy.
What is that? What?
Otzi.
What do you mean?
Right there, 3,400 to 3,100 BCE.
Wait,
This
go
person
back.
right here.
Yep.
What, he
They
got
really just
killed?
fucking frozen.
Look at that. Yeah, that'll be me. Greg, treasure seekers, frozen after fucking 4,400 years ago. The guy comes out of nowhere. Where the fuck this guy come from? That's gonna be me. I'm telling you. I'm
There
not
you go.
playing, huh? We were back.
Otzi is believed to have been murdered due to the discovery of an arrowhead embedded in his left shoulder and various other wounds. There you go.
Plus, you got to figure back then, there's no food up there. He had to have been running from someone trying to get over the Alps, man. There's nothing up there to hunt, I don't think. Sheep, maybe, or something. Yeah, he was running from someone. They say it's the first, like, unsolved mystery.
Let's get candy on that shit.
Well, unsolved murder mystery, I mean. Yeah, the first unsolved murder mystery. Yeah, Candy will find out who did it. It was Galaxy. What do you guys say about yourself? Where were you 3,400 to 3,100 BCE?
And then Greg's gonna have his sword with him. Buried in the mountains. Well, we guess Greg killed himself somehow with this sword.
Yeah, samurai swords aren't nothing to play around with, especially when they've been sharpened, man. They're pretty dangerous.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It'll be the next murder mystery. Where the hell is Greg any damn way? Oh, there he is. What's up, Greg? Hey, Greg, when you're frozen, are you gonna have the sword with you too?
Sometime tomorrow.
You said what?
Sometime.
Yeah.
Should I take the sword with me when I get frozen?
You said what?
Should I take the sword with me when I'm frozen?
Yeah, make sure you have the sword with you when you're frozen. Then it'll be the next murder mystery. People will think you fucking stab yourself or some shit with the sword.
I come out with some big ass samurai sword. That'd be some shit. What do you think, Street?
Yeah, it'll work.
I told you, I paid $150,000 for my life insurance for be frozen. I'm telling you right now, if I don't want to be fucking buried, and if I don't want to be burnt when I'm alive, why the fuck would I want that to be when I'm dead?
Hey, Shree, we gotta start calling Greg Otzi.
Otzi?
Yeah.
Well, Otzi got frozen in a glacier and like miles deep or whatever it was before it melted, and it drug his face all across what? Hundreds of yards of gravel, man. His face is all fucked up.
That's gonna be great.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm surprised. I watched a show the other night. Charlie Chaplin's body was dug up and held for ransom, like back in the 30s or whenever when he died, held for ransom for like $600,000. Nowadays it'd be like, $5 million or something. What about? I know Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen. Has anybody tried to steal him yet? He'll hold him ransom.
No, he's still there. He's still covered in.
So it's a secure facility.
Yeah, I know where it's at too.
Well, then it ain't that secure if you know where it's at.
Yeah, it's very secure if I know where it's at.
Oh.
I know everybody's secrets. Did you know that? Don't you know that, Street? I keep everybody's secrets. I don't say shit about nothing. Yeah, and it gets quiet.
It's gotta be inside that goddamn castle.
You're never gonna find the guy from Walt Disney ever. Nobody will. Nobody will.
He's in a Motel 6 in Santa Fe.
Yeah, motel. Under the bed.
I'm serious. I told the story once. The Motel 6, when you go to Santa Fe, it's in Aquafura, or however you say that. It's all the way down at the end, a Motel 6 on the right. There's a Denny's across the highway there, or the road. It's where the party's happening. It's all the prostitutes, the drug dealers, it's a party in place, Greg.
You know what that reminds me of, Street? I think it was a caller text from Greg. He was like, "What the hell did you send me? I'm in an area where there's like fucking prostitutes or some shit." I said, "What the fuck?" You remember that, Greg?
Yeah.
He's like, "Where the fuck did you send me?" I think.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. So he sends me to the hotel. I go to this hotel. Well,
I didn't send him nowhere. I just sent him to Wilmington.
He said, yeah. Well, come to find out that Ohio State was there at that time that I was at the motel. That's why. And then all these fucking women were walking in there. No wonder why.
Yeah, you're like, I was so I could find this shit because that was some funny ass shit. I was like, what the fuck?
There were some crazy ass women going in that fucking hotel.
Well, the women, the groupies that follow the college athletes,
Right,
especially
exactly.
the big ones, football, are
Exactly.
less expensive than the ones that follow the professional ones.
Correct.
The ones that follow the professional ones, they're probably making as much, if not close to what the football players are making, man, a year. You pay for what you get, man. I have no shame. I'd rather be on the up and up instead of this dating and you got to get to know each other. No, I just want a piece of ass, man.
I don't know. I raised one of the fucking professional football players, so I don't know.
Here we go. Damn, I'm at a damn hooker convention. Get me the fuck out of here.
Hey, let's all go to the porn convention January next year.
You said the porn convention?
Yeah, in Vegas.
They have it every year in Vegas, don't they?
Yeah, January.
Yeah.
January porn convention. Every January in fucking Vegas.
Hey, is Fendi gonna be there?
Who?
Fendi.
I don't know. You better ask him.
Diddy.
Can you imagine all of us going to the porn convention?
Oh, dude, that'd be a mess, dude.
That'd be so funny.
Stinger comes with his baseball bat and his samurai sword, and I show up like this, and they're all like, "Oh, fuck, we're all fucked."
We're done. We're done. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to bed.
I gotta head to bed too. I don't know what else.
I'm hungry and I want to go to bed. So I'm gonna eat something. I'm going to bed.
We're gonna eat pizza.
No, and I'm gonna also watch the fucking whatchamacallit?
Above the Majestic.
Yeah, again.
All right. Later, Tyler. Later, Greg, man.
Later,
Later everybody in the room.
Later, guys.